Oh, hello everyone. Welcome. This is stream 3 of 3 today. It's been a tiring day for me today, honestly, I gotta say. But yeah, welcome. We're gonna be streaming the Dallas Stars versus the Calgary Flames tonight. Right now, it's just the pregame, so what we got going on is we're pretty much just waiting on the Pittsburgh versus New York game right now, which is in the third period. They're tied up. Nice game, honestly. It's a pretty good game. I'm just gonna start putting in things now. Flames versus Dallas Stars, game 3. All that all the tags. Yeah, but yeah, this should be a good game tonight. I'm excited. I'm a little tired. My voice is a little, bleh, but I'm managing. Just gonna tag this up. Ranger. Yeah, this is going to be a good game, honestly. I feel like this game could either be a lot of the same or it could really get wide open now that the series has moved back to Dallas. Like, what say what you will about the series so far, but it's been very even despite being between a first place team and a wild card team, and that does not bode well for the Calgary Flames, honestly. Now going back to Dallas and having to deal with the away crowd, like it could be a really concerning factor. Yeah, leave a like if you're new on the stream. Appreciate you being here. Whoa. Drake, hey, nice to see you here, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Honestly, not sure how many we got going tonight, like how many people are gonna come by, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how many we got coming in. We got Calgary, we got Dallas, we got an interesting game tonight. I'd like this game to be more eventful than the past. Right now, I'm watching the end of the Rangers and Pittsburgh game, and it's insane. Not gonna lie, and I'm kind of jealous that the series that I've covered hasn't. But oh, hi again, Blake. Nice to see you, buddy. Honestly, guys, how are we feeling? What any score predictions we feeling tonight? Like, I don't think this is gonna be too much of a watch stream. I hope it is, but we gotta grind to 900, everybody. Like that's how it is. Oh, I'm just sending the link around, all that jazz. Honestly, I think we could get like a 4-1 Dallas. We could get a 4-2 Dallas win, or maybe a 3, or maybe a 5-2, maybe a 4-2 Dallas win. Maybe I could see 4-2 going either way. I could see a 4-2 Dallas win. I could also see a 4-2 Calgary win. It really matters just how the team shows up tonight if you can open it up. My prediction is right because I told my dad New York Rangers will make a comeback with 3 goals. Honestly, it was weird. I had this weird feeling in myself too. There was a lot of time left after the Rangers, like when the Rangers went down. Like it was still in the first. First period leads are kind of like you can't jump on those right away. Like you can't confirm it. You know what I mean? That they're the be all and end all of leads because it's just so easy. Ugh. 1-0 Stars. That ain't that a prediction, right? Ain't that a prediction? 4-2 Stars or shutout Stars. Yeah, guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Please, well, yeah, leave a like on the stream. It's at 1. Yeah, leave a like if you can on the stream, and also subscribe if you're new. Oh, wow, Rangers got real close. Oh, what a save! Whoa. Yes, lads, I will pin that. Just let. Penguins are coming up the ice right now, honestly. It's 9 minutes left in that game. I can't believe it. I can't believe Georgiev is playing out of his mind. Oh my god! The Penguins just scored.
Hello, viewers.
Penguins just scored.
The Penguins just scored.
Yep.
Friggity fraggin'. I'm trying to be PG for your stream as you wish.
What are you doing?
I'm going to say hi to the people for
Okay.
1 minute.
Carter, you're sitting on my charger.
I'm going to say hi to the people. Hello, everyone. How are you guys today? And now I wait a response.
Leave a like for
delay.
Carter. A like for Carter.
Yeah.
A like for his birthday.
Yeah.
You too
Leave
can help a Carter in
Let's
the world.
get 19 likes. Because I'm 19 now.
That's good. That's good.
19
That's a good
likes.
idea.
19 likes.
19 like well not now because like there's 6 people now. But like eventually.
But we can get part way there,
Life is good.
Can we
Life
not?
is good, but it can be better.
But it can be better.
Life is good, but it can be better.
Yes. I finished my Dynamics are the 5th expansion team to make, and I'll do my Hamilton Dynamos expansion draft after the Rangers vs. Penguins game. Interesting. So, who's winning? Flames? Stars?
Probably the Stars.
Probably the Stars?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that?
Because Flames could not even score more than a goal per game at home. Dallas has been known to be pretty decent at home.
I see. I see.
Yes. Ugh.
Is that why we've been having so many people joining the Discord recently?
Yes.
Putting this thing out. All right, I got things to do. But
All right, sounds good.
You guys have yourselves a great day, great stream.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the
Carter, how many streams should we do tomorrow?
See, okay. Thing is that I'm probably not gonna be home tonight. So what are we? What are we thinking? Okay, 1 second.
All 4 of the streams are spread out tomorrow. Oh my
Give me
god.
a sec. 1 second, please.
Man's just going on the phone. Man's just going on the phone.
Sorry, I got a call. Here, 1 sec. Okay, so
We'll
tomorrow
answer that.
we have Carolina, Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the thing is that we have the Mother's Day brunch tomorrow.
When?
Did you look at the calendar?
No.
It's from like noon to 2.
Oh, okay. So then we can do. I don't want to.
So possibly Minnesota, maybe Minnesota, and so Minnesota and Edmonton, Minnesota and St. Louis, and then Edmonton, LA. We can for sure do, and then possibly Toronto, Tampa, depending on the time.
Okay, but you gotta prep it.
Do you want to do all 3 of those?
We could do 2 of those.
Do you want me to just make all 3 so that way, and then you can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. There's going to be a bit of an issue here, though. I'm not going to be able to set up the logos on there because you've already started the stream for this.
Yeah, you have to wait until after.
Yeah, I'm not going to be home after. I'm going to see Doctor Strange tonight.
Okay, and then you'll come home.
Um, yeah, I guess I'll be home, so I'll just have to make sure I plan to be home to give myself enough time to do this.
Yeah, you'll be home at today.
No, I'm not going to be home tonight. I told you. I get home tomorrow.
Okay. House of Edmonton, greetings. Hello, House of Edmonton. Hello, Camden. Nice to meet both of you. Nice to see both of you here. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we're just watching the end of the Pittsburgh New York game, and then we're gonna get going with our Calgary Dallas game. Yeah, it should be a good game. Honestly, we've been covering Calgary and Dallas the entire series. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would mean a lot. Say your greetings now. Do not boss me around, child. I've said my greetings. But yeah, please leave a like on the stream, guys, if you can. We're trying to hit 20 likes today, so there's that. Yeah. Leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. I've said my greetings. Honestly, it should be a good game tonight, honestly. I'm just waiting for it to kick off. We're just doing pregame right now. I'm not new. I know Camden, but that demanding attitude is it not? No, I'm just messing with you. I know, buddy. Nice to see you again. The House of Edmonton. Are you new to the stream, my friend? I must ask. Because I assume you're an Oilers fan, but are you new to the stream as well? Because if so, maybe try helping us get to 900 subscribers. Any predictions? I'm going to say it's going to go 4-2 either way. Even though this series has been averaging 1 to 2 goals per game, I'm going to say that it's going to be 4-2. Someone finally opens up their scoring a little bit, and that causes them to make mistakes, which means the other team will get some goals to capitalize. But still, like, it will be the majorly open. Oh my god. Are you going to be nice to your mom tomorrow, Zach? Because tomorrow's Mother's Day. I will be very nice to my mom. I love my mom. Of course I'll be nice to my mom. I'm new. Okay, you subscribe. Subscribe, House of Edmonton, then. You do that, buddy. I appreciate you being here. I forgot to get a gift for my Mother's Day, so I'm dead. Oh, that's okay. As long as you just remember to tell her, just be nice to her. Like, it's not necessarily, it's okay if you forget a gift or something like that, as long as you're just nice about it. My GF got me into hockey. That she seems like she knows what she's doing. That's a solid decision. That's a solid decision right there. I'm happy for your GF on that, honestly. Put your hat backwards, no coast to coast. And make sure you join the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord as well. Ooh. Hockey's addictive. It is, man. It is. Oh my god, it's 2-1 for the Penguins. Back the other way. Penguins! Pass over, they can't connect it. Oh my god. This game is insane, honestly. Any news for our Jets today? The only news I have for the Jets today is the video that we dropped in the morning, which was the signing. I could play Song for Mother's Day. There you go. You just gotta think outside the box. That's all. Our goal for this stream is going to be 893 subscribers. 893. So let's see if we can hit that. And then like goal is 19 because it's Carter's 19th birthday today. Aces. And I have lozenges because I've been recording I recorded 2 live streams earlier. That took out my voice completely. But I'll be okay. I recorded for the 6-1 game between the Washington Capitals and the Florida Panthers, and the 7-3 game between the Nashville Predators and the Colorado Avalanche. Good games, I must add. I must add. There it is. Yeah, exactly, right? I streamed, and then I literally went to go nap. And I woke up, and I was like, and they're like, your grandparents are here. And I'm like, what? No one told me they were coming. So they're all sitting upstairs like responsible people, and I'm sitting down here. You're 93 subscribers away, I think. Oh, what did I say? I thought I said 893. That means I'm 3 subscribers away. That's math, my friend. I love our signing for pickup future Jets bagger from the Finnish league. Yeah, Drake. Honestly, like, what's not to like about it? Like, honestly, at the very least, it's depth for your prospect pool for goaltending. You can never hate that, you know. 6 minutes left in this game, and then we're gonna get to our game. Woo. It was 1-0. The game went crazy. I know the game turned on its head after going up 1-0. Like after it became 1-1, the game turned on its head. Oh, I thought it said 800. No, 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 no. It said 890. Yo, yo. Hello, Matt. Nice to see you here, my friend. Yeah, so does anyone else have any predictions for the score today? Because I think we've got one prediction. We have a 1-0 Stars prediction from Blake. We have 4-2 Stars. Or a shutout Stars win, by the way, Drake says. Anyone else have making predictions here? Because, Also, we're trying to get to 893 subscribers today, so hype. Also, leave a like. Hug a pug, let's fucking go. I love that name. I will never not love that name, Love that name. Our Jets players is half Canadian American and European. Honestly, Drake, I would argue our Jets player. Oh, I know it's 5-4 precedent. I'm looking at the score right now. Or with my girlfriend, and at the end of this school, she followed me. Oh, I see. That seems like a slippery slope, so I will stay out of it. These games taking years off me, man. Honestly, yeah, I can see that. Under 6 goals prediction, that's fair. I was gonna have 4-2, but like, we're watching the end of the Pittsburgh Rangers game. I would love Rangers to tie it, but like Jesus Christ, Rangers, what are you doing? I'm predicting OT anyone's game. Honestly, yeah, that's fair. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, guys. Leave a like on the video that you're watching right now, so that it can get to like Carter said 19 because it's his birthday. It's his 19th birthday, but yeah. Straight up stalking you, bro. Oh God, I do not want to have. Jason Zucker is a huge thing. You actually streaming the game or just commentating? I'm kind of both. So like it's illegal first off because of copyright law for me to show you the game, but I can tell you what's happening in the game. If that makes sense. That's what the entire thing of this thing is. No one on YouTube is allowed to show you the game, otherwise they get banned. They're
Sub count.
890. 890. Why would you expect that? It's 890. What the fuck?
895. Let's do it.
What do you think I'm doing? You think I'm not trying?
Failing.
Oh my fuck. This guy, he comes down here. What do you think you're doing? Like, bruh, no, I'm not allowed to show you the game. Otherwise my account will be possibly banned from YouTube, because that's how copyright works. Because broadcasts pay money for it, so, and I don't pay that money because I'm just a YouTuber. But yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be very nice of you, Cody. I'd very much appreciate it. Last couple, anyone will get their second playoff goal in this game? Oh, Jesus. Is anyone going to get their first playoff goal in this upcoming game? It's the game of the Penguins game. Oh, that could have got you in trouble. Drake, House of Edmonton, boo. Don't you boo me. I can't handle OT. You might not have to. You might, but you might not have to. Randy, he doesn't say a word because he's there. He does a watch along. I do. So, Randy, he does a watch along where he watches along with it. I do like a live stream where I'm actually commentating. I do play by play. He does a watch along. It's different. It's also harder to do it when you're around friends. I've done it when I'm around friends, and it's kind of awkward because like you're trying to have a conversation with them too. Cake. That's a good cake. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. He almost had a natural hat trick too. Mm. All right, we're switching to Sportsnet West. I was skip Tia and check who wins. What are you eating? I am eating a Tia Maria tort cake. Tia Maria tort. There's cookies, whipped cream, and like cookie cake. All right, guys, game's about to start. They're just doing the intro. Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Bring Penguins game. Rangers Penguins game is down to the wire. I bet it is. I had whatever you're eating. I'll have whatever you're eating. Honestly, yeah, I feel that mood. Let's go. Mm. Mm. I see. Rangers took a timeout in the other game. No. Let's go Flames NHL fight says. Indeed. They hit the empty net. They hit the empty net. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Just like looks like it's our game left. Why would they advertise that it's going to be at 30? It's going to be at 8:30. If it's 8:39, nothing has happened. Yon, when will the game start? Honestly, that's what I'm wondering. Margaret, yes, Preston's losing it. Preston's tilted. Gensel. Honestly, I don't get why they would pull the goalie before 2 minutes, though, if you're the Rangers. This is a very big game for Dallas. If Dallas can win this game, they can really set a tone in the series. I like Calgary. Zachary Lance, no one, what the actual hell? But anyway, I like Calgary's odds in the playoffs, but this first round is a toughie for them. They're waiting for this game to finish or close to. Exactly. Exactly. They're waiting for the last game to end so then they can open up the next one. Oh, prayers for a fallen soldier, everybody. Look at this. Oh man. Buddy's gonna start lifting tonight. You know it. You know it's coming. He's gonna start lifting. Breaking ranks with Daleks for the sake. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing a drink. I'll be right back. I have my drink for tonight and from last night. Paul with another empty netter. Oh my god. They got another empty netter. Preston, does that mean that you will join us and then in a calm, relaxing pregame chat as you have no doubtedly won Game 3 against the New York Rangers? Jeff Carter needs a dentist. Yeah, that'd be great, honestly, wouldn't it? He could use one, honestly. Hmm. Any more score predictions tonight? I want to hear all the score predictions. And then we're gonna do 2 streams tomorrow. We'll do St. Louis and Minnesota, and we'll do St. Louis, Minnesota. Then we'll do probably Edmonton. Zach did not come right back on the way to getting his drink. He got grounded and sent to his room. Well, ha! It was so funny, I forgot to laugh. Penguins win 7-4. Jesus. Ugh. Man, Penguins are. House of Edmonton says Euphoria right now. I think that's just. Who do you think is going to win? I think Dallas wins game 3. I don't want Dallas to win game 3. Personally, I prefer Calgary. But I think Dallas is primed for a game 3 win. I'm thinking also too. Okay, so 3-2 Flames prediction in overtime. Ooh, that's a good one. You need to stop sleeping on my Penguins, Preston. I'm not. I'm not sleeping on your Penguins. Oh, Dallas for life, man. Bentley, welcome to the stream, buddy. What's your prediction on the score, my friend? I gotta ask. Because it seems like you're a Dallas fan. You're coming in here. I got no problem with that. I just want to know, what do you think will the score be tonight? I'm a neutral observer. I slightly would like Calgary to win, but I will respect whoever goes on in this series. It's been a hard-fought, very gritty series so far. My prediction, it goes 4-2 either way. Could be an empty netter involved, might not be. I think the scoring finally opens up in game 3. Then again, we said the scoring might open up in game 2, and it didn't. I didn't know Zucker brings so much grit. Preston, does that mean that I can count on you to come watch, that you're going to be watching the 5-3 overtime? Well, how does that work? How can you have 5-3 overtime, Bentley? That doesn't make any damn sense. 6-3 Flames, Sony. Do you like SPHL? I don't know what that is. I feel so bad. Oh, Dallas Stars' intro song is kind of sick. Their goal song is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. How do you have a 5-3 overtime? How? Bentley, I welcome you to stream. Also, if you could subscribe, that'd be great, man. I'm trying to hit 900 subscribers tonight. It's a huge task, I know, but like every little bit helps. We're trying to hit 900 subscribers pretty soon. I mean, we're expecting not to. Southern Professional Hockey League. No, is that a real thing? What team? I know of the East Coast Hockey League. I don't know of Southern Professional Hockey League. Am I gonna what though? Preston, can I count on you to come watch that you're gonna be watching this game now? Because I know that you're really zoned in on the Penguins game. I wasn't sure if you were very caring on how much this game went. That's why. I will sub. Well, thank you. That's really appreciative. 5-3 overtime. Are you a stand-up goalie? No, I'm more of a hybrid goalie when I played in that. I kind of had to be like I'll go down when I need to go down. I'll stand up when I need to stand up. Look it up. You know what, Bentley? I will look it up. I will look it up. Southern Professional. Oh my god. Oh my. He wasn't lying, lads. Holy shit. This is real. I think I love it. Should I be a Pensacola Ice Flyer or a Quad City Storm? I heard a Quad City Storm before. Vermilion County Bobcats. I gotta say, some of these names really slap. Not gonna lie, Bentley. I might actually decide to like look into this. Okay, you're the Thunderbolts. The Evansville Thunderbolts. Nice. That's sick, actually. I didn't know how organized they were down. Not saying like they're unorganized, but I mean like I didn't know how organized their hockey divisions were down there. That's impressive. All right, they're singing the anthems right now. Mm-hmm. True North. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'll be here. Sounds good, buddy. We're only 8 away. Woohoo! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you think a team will get a good start? I think every team usually can get a good start. Like in one game, a team can always have a good start. I think it's either this: you'll either have a good start or you're gonna have a start that's just a slow start, and then a good point in time where one team is starting to really take control. I live down in Illinois. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I haven't been to Illinois. No, that's not true. I've been to Chicago once. I went to Chicago one time. It was a nice city, actually. Matang making one of the worst plays I've ever witnessed. Oh, never second period like that. Honestly, that's not gonna lie. Preston, I not to be like that, but I did low key want the Rangers to win. Stefan, welcome to the stream, my friend. You're just in time. We're gonna be streaming the Dallas Stars versus the Calgary Flames. I say first period. They're just singing the anthems right now. Welcome. I'm sorry about the Rangers game, man. No offense, Preston, but I was hoping for the Rangers to make a comeback. Also, too, because the Rangers, if they succeed, I get a first round pick. We get another first round pick, so there's that. I live in Carmi, Illinois. Oh, are 6'1", 6'1", 200 pounds as a goalie? I'm 5'9", like 170. Maybe I'm not sure. Are you? I'm 5'9", 170. I'd say Flames will win the cup. Woo, a bold take there, but it could pay off. This is the third live stream we've done today. It's been great. Kyle Hutchinson, do you show the game? Kyle Hutchinson. So I'm gonna explain this to you. I'm not allowed to show the game because showing the game, if any YouTube channel shows you the game, that is a breach of copyright law, and we can be sued for it, and we can have our entire live stream taken down. So in this case, this would get like taken off and stuff like that, you know. So no, I cannot show you the game, but I will let you know what is happening in the game. I hope that makes sense. in KFC We Trust. Battle of Alberta incoming. I think Edmonton beating LA is a foregone conclusion to an extent. I think Edmonton should win in 6. This series is actually harder because I think Dallas is better than LA. And Dallas has a matchup that is a very tough match for the Calgary Flames. They have more playoff, unless you're Dangle. Unless you're Dangle. Yeah, unless you're Dangle. Dangle works for Sportsnet, though. Like, he's the only guy that's allowed to use actual footage. But yeah, I hope that makes sense, Kyle. Yeah. Also, but be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. Dallas wins the draw in their own zone. Takes it up, looking to go over center. Enters the attacking zone. Dallas deep into the zone there. Calgary trying to push him away. Stays on the puck, battling down low here. It's always nice to see, like, you can draw a picture. Battle down below, behind the Calgary net. Dallas holds it down low there still. Puck will go a little bit free. They'll go back to battling down low. We still chanting Igor. I see. Flames will dump that puck all the way down, and this will be an icing against the Calgary Flames. And we'll have a whistle. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, guys. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to hit 895 subscribers, 900 subscribers. We're building up there. They're chanting it behind the post-game crew. Oh, yeah. Oh. Dallas wins the draw in the offensive zone, but Calgary forces the puck away. Calgary trying to get out of their own zone. It's a hard-hitting start to this game, I gotta say. Very physical to start. Who's the Vancouver kid also on Sportsnet? There's a... I didn't know there was one. Backhander. Nice save there by Jacob Markstrom on the wraparound. Flames trying to get out of their own zone. Dallas is what we would call a good start. Dallas dumps the puck in. Chasing on it. Rasmussen gets hit there. Calgary gets in the neutral zone, trying to work it there. Oh, a possible 2-on-1. Incoming in. Johnny Gaudreau. What a save by Jake Ottinger. And now there's a fight breaking out between Matthew Tkachuk and I believe John Klingberg behind the play. They're both going to go for it fighting. Well, Camden, you always gonna move your goals up higher as you complete them. You can never have a high enough goal, my friend. A beautiful 2-on-1 chance for Johnny Hockey there. Shoots it, nice glove save by Ottinger, and then behind the play, Matthew Tkachuk and John Klingberg immediately start drawing at it. I'd say Matthew Tkachuk won that fight, honestly. John Klingberg didn't even get a chance to really get a good punch in there, but you know. That's not really part of his game. I don't think Grav gets to show the game either, actually, if I'm being completely honest. Like, not to disown the guy, but, like, I don't think he's allowed to. What a save, indeed. How does Deming hair look so good? I don't know, man. Gotta say. Oh, Calgary walking in. Nice save there by Ottinger. And, oh, no. Calgary will go to the power play first. It's going to be a cross-checking penalty to the Dallas Stars. And the Flames power play unit will get a first chance at it here. Micro Love Sharks. Good day, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Grab a Sportsnet. Yeah, but I don't think Sportsnet has the rights to it as well. So it's a cross-checking penalty against, I believe, is that Glendening? Yep. Johnny Gaudreau has had a great start. Micro, welcome to the stream, my friend. If you're new here, please subscribe. We appreciate you being here, buddy. We're trying to hit 895. And yeah, we're just watching this game. Sharks, oh my goodness. The Flames missed the puck there, and that'll go out of the zone. Flames looking to re-enter, dumps the puck in. Ottinger behind his net to play it. Battle down low, trying to get possession. Flames get the puck to the point. On the side, shot! That goes wide! And that'll rim around, and Calgary will have to reposition it. Watch along only. Oh, yeah, so it's the same as mine. Like the stream. Yeah. Calgary enters the zone. Dumps the puck in. Dallas trying to get it free. Battling it in the corner. Dallas will shoot that puck down the ice again. And we're down to 1:13 left on the power play here. to Luke Glendenning for a cross-checking. Flames taking it over. Flames shoot it in. Chasing it after it is the rest of the players. There, the forward gets there first. He'll throw it around. Dallas, again, an easy out by the Dallas Stars. This is not the power play that the Flames wanted to start this game. Flames taking their time. They're down to 50 seconds on their first power play opportunity. It's not a good start for the Calgary Flames. Flames enter the zone. Mangiapane leaves it there for his winger. Backward shot, that goes wide. And that will go out of play. A good start, honestly, for the Dallas Stars. Like, yes, they were a little on their heels on that one opportunity there. But since then, they've been going. Is Matthew Tkachuk's hand bleeding? Jesus. Flames win the draw. Back to the point. Across to Gaudreau. Gaudreau. Down low. The Stars are really good at killing this off, honestly. They're doing a good job to try to isolate them. Over to the wall. Shot! That gets blocked by the Stars. And the Stars will send it all the way down the ice. That's going to pretty much burn out the entire power play. It has not been a good power play for the Flames. Flames enter the zone. Dumps it in. Keeps it. They turn it over again, but they hold it at the line. Now it goes out. And Dallas has killed off the penalty. Domingue should finish this series with Jarry on the bench for emergency. Exactly, no. If Domingue has got you to a 2-1 lead in the series, you play Domingue. Dallas attacking the zone from the side there. Back to the point. Shot! Nuts get blocked. That gets blocked there. Dallas takes it back in their own zone. Now re-entering the zone. 3-on-2 rush. Working his way down. Down low in the corner there. Calgary will poke it free and they'll get control. They're looking up ice. The pass doesn't connect. This is going to be an icing. No, Milan Lucic will beat out the icing. A sentence I never thought I'd say. Lucic gets to the point. Shot. That goes wide. 55 for Matthew Tkachuk. Honestly, not a bad trade. I'm going to be honest there. Matthew Tkachuk can play defense. Flames have it in their own zone. Working it around. Trying to get set up. Then bring in Jarry for round 2. Honestly, yeah, I could see that. Flame, big hit there by the Stars. And that's going to be a penalty. Dallas is going to go to the penalty box again. This could be key. If Calgary can score here, they can really open up this game. I'm not sure necessarily what this penalty is. I thought it was a good hit. We'll have to see what they're calling it. Love from Ireland. Thank you, Terry. That's so nice of you, buddy. I appreciate the love from Ireland, my man. Yeah, if you're new, Terry, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Come on, Stars. Terry's a Stars fan. Oh, sweet. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, Terry, go leave us, go subscribe to the channel because we'd really appreciate that. 55 for Robertson. Oh, yeah. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Kiviranta will get a high sticking penalty here. It was a high sticking for Yoel Kiviranta. Yeah. Tkachuk's hand is bleeding, I think. That's what they were saying. He was bleeding. His hand's bleeding from the fight. So he's off the bench now. Power play. Oh, Johnny Gaudreau. There's going to be a penalty to the Flames now, which will negate the entire power play. Markstrom, Vezina winner 2022. Nope. Igor Shesterkin. Elias Lindholm is going to get an interference penalty off the draw. Oh, he just slows him down just enough that the ref doesn't like it there. So you might not like the call, but you can't disagree with it. We'll go to 4-on-4 action for 1:56, and then a 4-second Dallas power play. Terry, do you have any prediction? Yeah, actually, what time is it in Ireland? I'm very curious. Face off in the Calgary zone. Calgary wins it. This is going to be an interesting 4-on-4 here, because in the past, 4-on-4 has not yielded any results in terms of scoring, so we're going to have to see how this goes. Calgary enters the zone. Working around with it. If you have to pick a Canadian team, probably Calgary Edmonton. Shot, nice save by Jake Ottinger, and that will get a whistle. If you got to pick a Canadian team, you're not picking the Leafs. No offense to the Leafs, but that's just how the world works. Here it's 4 a.m. 3 a.m. Oh, wow. Terry, if you could subscribe, that'd be great, man. I'd really appreciate it. Hockey fan 77, welcome, Laval Rockets. Just won game 2. Congratulations, friend. Sorry, Zach, I couldn't be here earlier. I had work up massive amounts of shit, sunburn, and I'm in pain. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better later, man. It's good that you're here, though. We need all Canadian teams around too. Well, yes, Russ, but like I meant in theory. Like probably that's not gonna happen. Dallas passes it over. Tries to connect on the pass there. Oh, chance there by the Stars. Flames break it up, and that back the other way will be a 3-on-2 for the Flames. Entering the zone, leaves it there. Shot that goes wide. Oil or electricity if you had to pick. I like that if you had to pick. Shot from the point, deflected. That goes wide. Wait, wrong account. I disagree. Is this account subscribed, Rust? Oh, that'll be offside at the line. The Flames thought they could take it in there, but referee deems no. Yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, subscribe. We're trying to hit 895 subscribers tonight if we can. We're hopefully on our way there, you know. Appreciate it. Just a little YouTube account. It's a countdown to the countdown, which is the last 100 subscribers we need to 1K. Havoc. The Pittsburgh New York Rangers game was crazy. I heard, man. I heard and I saw. I had to rest because I had two live streams today, and I didn't live stream the Penguins game because that would have been too much of a schedule breaker. So yeah, but no, I know, man. It was a great shot that goes wide. Welcome to the stream, Havoc. If you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate it, man. Thank you for tuning in. Means a lot. Dallas takes the puck in. They'll dump it in. Flames in after it in their own zone. A little bit of a hit there. Flames to keep a hold of it. Dallas power play for 3 seconds, and then Elias Lindholm will come out of the box. All right, that's better. Oh, Matt. Now, Matt, I must ask, is your other account subscribed? Because now you're making me wonder. Calgary battling down low. It's 5-on-5 hockey now. The Flames have thrown away 2 power plays. Dallas had a 4-second power play. I don't really count it. Calgary tries to get it out. That gets held in by Suter. Suter leaves it there for his forward. Shoots it up. That goes off of Markstrom. A nice save there. I've already subbed. Oh, sweet Havoc. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you, man. There's a lot of names. I'm not the best with names, but I try my best. Appreciate it, buddy. Flames have it in their own zone. I don't know what happened. There's a lot of people angry, but the puck is just held behind the line. Is this another penalty? Gaudreau and Pavelski are going to go up for 4-on-4. Oh, Jesus! Gaudreau kind of jabbed Pavelski, and Pavelski turned around and went, no! And just went right across the head like a battle axe. They're both going to go off, and we're going to go back to 4-on-4 hockey. Just a commercial break now. Oh, sweet, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's nice. I didn't know you had 2 accounts. It took me by surprise. I thought I recognized it too, the photo too. I'm like, oh, is that Matt? Maybe it's I never really looked too hard at people's like account like profile pics. So sometimes I think like, oh, it's like it's not something very like unique. It's just like could be like a video game logo or something like that. Because you see that all the time. Clifford bonking Perry-esque. Honestly, I would argue it's more like that time. Remember when was it Evgeny Malkin that just turned around and went like this with his stick one time and hit a flyer in the head? Say it's more like that. But yes, bonking the stick a little bit. Yeah, You can't battle axe people. Jonathan, welcome. Show us a snap of behind the stars bench, please. I have a buddy there. Okay, I'll tell you what, Jonathan, I can't really do that. Well, I'll look. I'll tell you what, Jonathan, I'll do you one better. If it shows up, I'll take a photo with my camera and then I'll show you, okay? If it doesn't come up, I can't help you, okay, Jonathan? Does that sound good? Welcome, by the way, Jonathan, to the stream. Appreciate you being here, man. If you could subscribe, that would be awesome. Feisty. Indeed, it is a feisty game, Matt. It's my old gaming account when I was still logging in on my phone, and I completely didn't realize I have the same profile pic. Oh, okay, I see. Bang! Nope. Can't. They're not showing us when they show. If they show the bench, I'll like at a break in time, Jonathan. I'll show it. Okay. Sounds good, buddy. My man, I appreciate you. Of course, man. You know, give the people what they want. So if they show they're probably gonna show like they'll probably show a close up on like the coach or something, but you never know. Dallas wins the draw. 4-on-4 hockey. Here we go. Yeah, Jonathan, feel free to subscribe. That would do a lot. We're trying to hit 895 subscribers today. It's a big goal for us, we know. Big hit there by the Stars. Flames are going to take it out of the zone, though. Lindholm, over, shot, stopped by Ottinger. And Ottinger doesn't really know where it is. It's under him, but it's kind of uncomfortably under his left leg. Is he the boyfriend or the blonde chick? Lol. Do you believe in alien abduction stories? Oh, it went off the post and behind Jake Ottinger. Oh my Christ. That is terrifying. And it landed on Ottinger's leg, so Ottinger immediately went like this and just pushed out of the net. M22K says, go King, see you next season, lol. Alien abduction stories always put me in a weird spot, because I'm like, you know what? They seem like normal people. But then every now and then you get this one where it's like, they're staring down the camera through the depths of their eyes, and you're just like, I don't know if the aliens are the weird thing here. Like, you know? Flames. Due to not so popular belief, most Leafs fans deserve better than what we've gotten in the last 18 years. Yeah, I'd say so. No, under 4. Oh, you're meaning the over-under on the goals tonight. I'm going to say, I think under 4 is a safe bet. I'd say under 5 is a safer bet. So yeah, I believe in that stuff. That's fair, Matt. Honestly, you're allowed to believe whatever you want. I saw an alien monster when I was a kid telling you, man, it was not tripping. I got scared to death one time. Oh, shot, rebound! What a save by Markstrom there. Almost a disaster there. I had a terrifying one where I was sitting on my bed and my legs were over and I felt a hand grab me and I went, ah! And I just fucking screamed and ran down the stairs. I don't know. Who do you have winning the series? I have Calgary winning in 6, but I can very well see Dallas winning the series. The series has not went as anyone has expected. It's been a completely shut down fest. No one's been able to score. So honestly, when that happens, like, throw all your predictions out the window. Sup, y'all? Jose! Jose is on the live! Hype! Jose the Stars fan is on the live. Appreciate you being here, Jose. Shot! Score! The Dallas Stars have opened up the scoring first! Shot from the side of the play. Roddick Fox on the wall will get the Stars going. 1-0 Stars. Fox a redirection from the Glendening shot goes far side, and that'll put the Stars up 1-0. Oh, they zoom in on that thing. Jonathan, I'm trying to hook you up, brother. I'm trying to hook you up with a photo of the bench. How far are you from Calgary? Like 2 provinces. Quite a ways. It's kind of like asking somebody in like Minnesota, how far are you from Montana? I'll put it that way. It's pretty far. Flames taking it now, getting on the move there. Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau's actually had a decent look, some good decent looks in this game. Shot that goes wide. Flames trying to pressure here again. Like I said, 4-on-4 hockey still. It's actually surprising that we had a 4-on-4 goal. We have in all playoffs. It feels like, honestly, at least not in this series for sure, because there've been no goals in this series. Dallas coming in. Zadorov takes his man. Who do you have winning the cup? If Calgary can get past round one, I think Calgary can win. I think obviously Colorado's a safe pick, but I don't like safe picks. Safe picks are boring to me. So I also had Minnesota in the mix. I had Florida in the mix, although Florida's not a safe pick anymore. It really depends. Like, the thing is, people forget is people always forget a 2-day drive to Calgary. Ah, I see. Which series goes game 7? Shot. Nice save by Jacob Markstrom. I'm going to say Florida and Washington goes 7. I think Florida gets their act together, but Washington still puts them to the brink. Shot from the slot. That gets blocked by the Flames, and the puck gets really close up in the slot area, but they have to push it away. We're back to 5-on-5, everybody. Shot count 4-4. We're at the official halfway mark of the first period. Stars looking to pass it up there. That gets intercepted by the Flames. Flames, oh, here it comes. 3-on-2. Blast one. That gets blocked aside by the defender. Dallas tries to keep pressuring. Robertson gets pushed off the puck there. That would be nice, true. That's why I want Calgary and Edmonton to make it, so then we have a confirmed, like, at least we have a dog in the fight in the Final Four, you know? Flames hold it in. No, they can't. Stars will force it out. Flames trying to get some advantage going here. It's tough. Like, the crowd's really into this game now. Giving up the first goal to Dallas is never a good sign when you're in a series like this where goal scoring is very few and far between. Dallas coming in. Wide berth. Wrap around. Oh, the crowd thought for half the second that could have been it. Markstrom keeps it out. Oh, boy. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Bentley. The Stars have scored in your absence, my friend. Who do you believe is going to disappoint the most in the playoffs? Look, it's starting to look like the Rangers, which is upsetting to me. I think who's going to disappoint the most? I can see... Here's the thing. We've seen so many games now. I can see Boston disappointing a lot of people. I can see Rangers. I can see Florida. Really depends, you know? Like, it's hard for me to pick without bias now because I've seen so many games. Do you like Rick B? Rick Bowness? I love Rick Bowness. Rick Bowness is a great coach. I saw it on TV. Oh, nice, Bentley. So tomorrow night, guys, what we're going to do is this. Tomorrow there's 2 games that we're going to do. We're not covering Tampa-Toronto. No, you can't make me. I cannot do Carolina versus Boston because I have a Mother's Day brunch that I'm going to with my mom. I'm thinking of doing Minnesota-St. Louis at 3:30 Central Time. And then I'm thinking of doing Edmonton versus LA at 9 o'clock. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on that. I don't want to do the Leafs at 6. No offense, but everyone is doing the Leafs. Fucking everyone is covering the Leafs. And Steve Dangle's doing the Leafs, and he's got the goddamn game going next to him. I cannot compete with that. Who's a better coach, Rick Bowness or Randy Carlyle? For longevity's sake, you can say Randy Carlyle. For underrated, Rick Bowness. Rick Bowness deserves a Stanley Cup. He was actually the backup coach on that Tampa team until the year that they won the Cup against his Dallas Stars. I think Rick Bowness has a better feel on the pulse for today's game. I think Randy Carlyle has legacy status. Fox is feeling an A. He is. Fox is getting some good chances, honestly. Be here talking trash for absolutely no reason. No, well, yeah, to an extent. Like, it might cause a fight. Who plays winner from this? Edmonton. Edmonton plays the winner of this series. And Edmonton poses a different threat for Dallas and Calgary because Edmonton is a loaded offensive core. that can be that can throw caution to the wind when they're attacking. These two teams, no matter what, always have to be cautious with how they play because they play a hard-hitting style. Edmonton plays it, but they play it more high-flying, I think. A second round matchup, nonetheless. I think it's going to be Edmonton. If LA comes back and wins, you know what? Way to go, LA. You surprised me. But LA's playing with house money. They're not expected to win. Calgary wins the draw in their own zone. Playing it up. They'll dump it in there. Ottinger out of his net to play the puck. Calgary keeps it in. Shot from the point. Deflected save by Ottinger. Rebound. What a save by Jake Ottinger. The play keeps going, though. Jason Robertson will throw that puck in. Rick Bowness is an amazing coach. JK. Matt, I was JK. I'm sarcastically. Who deserves a cup? Colorado. Shot. Nice save by Jacob Markstrom. Shuts down the 5-hole shot. Shot! Another save by Jacob Markstrom. Jacob Markstrom was just hugging this post, and the puck just keeps coming to his chest. My dad is a Leafs fan. I figured. Yeah, no, we know not all. Oh, when Matt was talking to the other Matt. That was so confusing for a minute there. Holy shit. You're doing a good job, buddy. Thank you, Christian. That's very nice of you to say. I try my best. It was really cool because earlier when we were doing the Nashville versus Colorado, we had like 20 people in here. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know. I was just okay. Honestly, like sometimes people say that like people only watch streamers to talk to them, but I actually have a really like a found appreciation for not just that, but like because talking to streamers, it really does help make our day better when we're streaming. I'm not really a streamer, I'm a YouTuber, but I stream because it gives us someone to talk to, what to do. Shot that goes wide by the Flames, but also the people that say like I can't watch the game. So and thanks you for being able to tell them about the game when they're at like work. Like a trucker was listening today to me for the Nashville Colorado game. That's really touching. Like I must say, it's really sincere. I must say, I have Heiskanen and Robertson and Radulov scoring tonight. Hopefully, one of them does. Robertson will score for you tonight, I think. Ooh, might have got away with a hook. Is they gonna call it? No hooking call against the Stars. All right, okay. He kind of the guy kind of cooked him, and then he kind of looked up and went like this and backwards, so you couldn't tell. Stars, end of the zone. Dumps it in. Oh, that goes off the stanchion in front of the net, but it doesn't get past him. Oh, the Flames almost have a chance at a 2-on-0, but they can't get it out of the blue line. The hockey community is unmatched on the non-toxic side. Honestly, like, it's very, like I've dealt with toxic people, but I usually can be very relaxed. I'm usually a relaxed person, so it's okay. Shot! That just goes wide. Oh, big hit there on the wall. He kind of went hard into the boards. It didn't look great. Oh, he might take a cross-checking penalty there in retaliation. Calgary trying to pressure there. Flames keep the pressure. Oh my god, he just turned around in his own zone. A terrible play by Tyler Toffoli. Just turns around, lets the puck slide out of the zone. Who do you think has the most toxic fan base? Okay, hear me out. Shot, that goes wide. By Matt, I'm sorry. It's either oh, chance there by the Flames. They score! Trevor Lewis! But you know what? This is going to get challenged. This is going to get challenged right now because I think the Calgary Flames member, I think this might count, but it's worth challenging. It's more looking at again. Calgary Flames member runs into Jake Ottinger, then he picks up the puck. This is going to be a very interesting call. Trevor Lewis has opened the scoring, it seems. Oh, he goes around. Oh, yeah, this is going to count. This is going to count. He does. Milan Lucic goes through around the crease. He does his best to go around the crease, and then Trevor Lewis scores. The call on the ice is a goal as well. This is going to count. Yup. Trevor Lewis has tied the game 1-1, I believe. Oh, good question. I'm going to say it's a tie between... Toronto is there, but here's the thing. Wait, Toronto's up there, but it's tough. Lucic wasn't in the paint. Exactly, Matt. Exactly. There's a coach's challenge on the play, but this should count. Lucic does everything in his ability to go around the entire paint. This should be, if this is called no goal, then what the fuck are your rules? Look, Lucic legitimately goes like this. Like he's in a goddamn music video. Just around the play to get away from Jake Ottinger. And this is Milan Lucic we're talking about. The only contact he makes is with the glove of Jake Ottinger. That has nothing to do with the play. This should be a good goal. Should the Jets have kept Lewis? No, I don't think so, because I think at the end of the day, Trevor Lewis was not the reason we didn't make the playoffs. It was the fact that we had so many problems with the creativity of the coaching staff. The coaching staff is why we didn't make the playoffs, not having Trevor Lewis. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the play. No goaltender interference. Rick Bowness is hot. Rick Bowness is hot. Also, hang on. Okay, Jonathan. So Trevor Lewis is going to tie it. This is what, hey, Jonathan said to take a photo of behind the bench. So Jonathan, here's a photo from behind the bench. That's not a photo behind the bench. And here's a photo behind the bench. Do you know either of those people? I don't even know if the guy's still here, but I told him that I would try my best to find a photo of people behind the bench because his buddy is there. So you know what? I'm going to still try. Scout's honor. But this game is tied at 1, and there's a penalty for delay of game. So the Calgary Flames will go to the power play. Big hit there by the Stars. Flames keep it in there. Over to Tyler Toffoli. Toffoli shot that deflects off the defender up and not out of play yet. Flames will keep it in. Dallas will dump it down the ice. Welcome, by the way, Ichigo. Sorry, guys, my voice is a little scratchy. I'm trying my best here. Rick Bowness is angry, but I don't think it has any merit. Like, he doesn't make any contact with the goaltender except his glove, which reaches out to try to touch Milan Lucic. Ugh. Oh, the Stars. Oh, my God. Stars back the other way. 2-on-1. 3-on-2. Back. What a save by Markstrom. Back the other way. A 2-on-1 for the Flames now. Now it's a 2-on-2. 19. Back to the point. Shot. That gets blocked. Oh, that's going to hurt off the leg. Dallas will dump it down, and the crowd loves it. Markstrom will play it back up to his forward. So you thought this was going to be boring, did ya? This game has really picked up, I gotta say. Flames attacking the zone. Oh, saved by Ottinger. Rebound! Oh, that just goes wide. Flames keep it in. Down low. Shot. Stopped by Ottinger. Rebound! That goes wide. Flames keep it, though. 27 seconds left to go in the power play. Flames, top of the circle. Shot. That goes wide. Flames regain control of it. They're battling along the corner for it. Calgary's now 0 for 5, but he figures that Lucci's interfered, honestly. One-timer, shot, stopped by Ottinger, rebound, back to the point. Calgary still has it. 8 seconds left to go on the power play. Calgary on the side of the net. Back to the point. To the side. Evened up. Deflected. Oh, it just goes wide. Evened up now, 5-on-5. Backlund takes it in. Backlund fires it. Nice save there by Ottinger. Oh, and this is going to be a penalty against the Calgary Flames now. Oh, Mangiapane's trying to pick a fight with somebody like a foot taller than him. It looks like the Calgary Flames are going to go shorthanded now. Mangiapane's like, are you kidding me? No. I didn't hit him. I'm reading lips. Now we're going to go to commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've been enjoying the game so far, guys. Honestly, I'm having a blast watching this game. I was so worried this might be a boring one. This has been a good one. Another penalty. You know what, though? I actually don't have penalties this year. Because you know what? there's no notion of BS playoff hockey. Remember we used to have games like the Leafs and Bruins where they used to be practically murdering each other out in the ice, and the ref was just like, "Oh, good to me. Oh, good to me." Like, no, have rules. Rules are meant to be followed. Let the kids play. Yeah, within the rules. What is this commercial? What is this Harvey's commercial making this guy look like a cowboy Arthur Morgan? The fuck is this? Underrated opinion. Twitter is the best social media if you make it that way. Twitter is the best social media account if you want your opinions to be validated and contradicted at the same time. I wonder what the recent record is for most penalty minutes in a single playoff game. I'm going to tell you right now, I know where it is. It's probably the bloody Valentine's Day Massacre fucking thing. Not Valentine's Day Massacre. It's definitely a game between Detroit and Colorado. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think it's the game probably where they knee Claude Lemieux in the face. Where McCarty just decides to start kneeing Claude Lemieux in the fucking face. That'd probably be the game. Big power play coming up for the Dallas Stars. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in on this stream. I appreciate it, guys. You guys have been honestly really supportive this year, and I really appreciate it. Mangiapane is going to get a goaltender interference call. So Mangiapane, let's see this. He skates through. It's a little bit soft, but you know what? I'll allow it. Dallas power play now. Report. Mark Scheifele didn't ask trade request. Drake, are you in the Discord? And if so, can you send the link to that feed? Because that's huge news. I would love to hear that news, actually. I'm an amateur writer, so it's right in my lane. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I'm just an amateur. Stars, power play. Robertson, up to Klingberg. Back to Robertson. Robertson battles along for it. Behind the net, now the Stars take it. Nemestikov to Klingberg. In the high slot, back to Klingberg. Shot over! That gets stopped. Play continues, though. Calgary picks it up. Calgary's just going to take it in over the center ice line. They're going to take their time with it because no one's pressuring them. Shot on net, that goes wide, but they'll take some time off it. Does anyone actually have the official report that Mark Scheifele didn't ask for it? A trade? Oh my god! You guys want to hear a fun stat? Read this. Pause your screen and read this. What do you think of that? Have you ever thought of adding some other flags of where your viewers or listeners are from? I did, and honestly, when we get enough flags for that, we definitely will. Right now, I'm just doing representation on myself because I don't want it to be, breaking news, Zach's neighbors are pulling their hair out every time they score. I actually have such a very good relationship with my neighbors. I always shovel their driveway when it snows. So we have a good relationship. It's literally the window is right there, actually. They actually somehow don't have a problem with me. I don't even think they know I do this. Now, the people in my house, on the other hand, that's a different story. Offside at the line here. Dallas has a power play for 27 more seconds. 2:23 left in the first. This period has flown by, I gotta say. Yeah, but you know what? I would consider grabbing other flags from where my listeners are from. I'm actually a huge. It's funny you guys say this. I'm in class in what's called in university to be a teacher, right? So I had to teach a lesson with the kids, and I actually taught a lesson on flags. It was really fun. I made them do a guessing game into flags, and they loved it. It was great. Anyway, we continue. Calgary in their own zone, looking to just push the puck outside of the line. Dallas will hold on to it. Ben has the puck. Ben leaves it there for his defender. Defender leaves it there for Klingberg. Klingberg will take it in. Heiskanen now has it. Heiskanen moving in. Well, it snows 13 months a year in Winnipeg, so you must be real close to them, eh? Oh, yeah, totally. Calgary got a little bit of room. That doesn't connect on the pass, but it's a little delayed offside. Flames will take it in. Lindholm shot that deflects off of the stick of the defender and out of play. Pushing and shoving happening there. Ugh. Under 2 to go in this first period, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Appreciate you being here. .142 left to go in the first period. Shot count 12-12. Face off in the Dallas end. Flames win the draw. Back to the point. D to D. Back out there is Johnny Gaudreau. Shot. That goes wide. Dallas picks it up in their own zone. How's real estate out there? Flat. Fucking flat. It's a flat land, boy. I don't know. I'm not a big real estate guy. Here I am living with my parents, so. But I'm only 22, so like, you know. Also, it's better for educational purposes because I can just take the bus to university. Calgary picks it up 2-on-2 with a minute left in the period. They'll dump it in. Akinpaw tries to play with it. Mangiapane there to take it out. Calgary pressuring there. Battle along the wall for it. Glendening doesn't want to give up the puck there. Mangiapane's battling with it. Offside. Delayed offside, and that will be an offside penalty against the Flames. 38.9 seconds left in the first period, ladies and gentlemen. Jose, have you ever thought of adding... Oh, yeah, right. I answered that. Hello.
Hello.
How's the dog?
Good.
I was just wondering. I just saw the dog, and he was running.
Oh, the dog?
Yes.
It's fine. It does not...
What did you think I asked?
How's it going?
Oh.
Okay.
No, I was wondering about the dog. That was Carter's girlfriend. I might need to get a summer home on a pond in Winnipeg so I can go skating on the ODR all summer. Buddy, honestly, ODR, I'm right by an ODR. It's very nice. I just don't go to it often enough because I'm usually reffing in the winter. Dallas enters the zone there. Heiskanen down low. Battling for it. Stars come up with it. Lindbergh gives it away. Stars. Keeps it in. 8 seconds left to play in the period. Stars. Running out of time, and that will do it. Is Winnipeg a cheap place to live? I don't know. Bruh, I don't know the housing market outside of Winnipeg. How am I supposed to know that? I'm not a real estate agent. I just know them. Radek Fox is scoring the first goal, and Trevor Lewis would tie the game. Hey, Jaden, welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to meet you, bud. If you're new here, please subscribe, and if you're not new here, just leave a like and comment. Because honestly, I love to ask some questions because we just entered the first intermission. And it's always cold. Yes, it's pretty cold. It's not always cold, but it's pretty cold. It's a hardy winter. I assume it's a lot cheaper than Toronto. I would assume so too. Also, Jaden, are you a Stars fan, a Flames fan, or a neutral fan? I must ask. I'm not new. I'm still the same person who joined back in March. Okay, sweet. I was just checking. There's a lot of names come through here, man. Neutral fan, gotcha, gotcha. I ate some more food. How's the game? Game's doing good. At least it's been heating up. Zach, what's your Twitter at? Oh, I barely use Twitter. It's like any. I'm gonna double check here, actually. My Twitter handle. I will show it. I only have like 34 followers. I don't post anything on Twitter. Last post I made was about Andrew Kopp being a member of the New York Rangers. But here it is. That's my Twitter. It's very honest. Very honest. Has a link to the thing. Matt, that's the Twitter at. You can pause the screen on that. I barely use it though. Like so, make of it what you will. Like I'm on Discord more often, and I know you saw me on Discord. So I walked back and forth so much during the game. Oh, I bet you did. That's how you gotta be. That's how it has to be when you're watching games. Honestly, you gotta be pacing a lot. I found myself pacing often too. I often pace when I'm not streaming or like because when I'm streaming, my mouth is doing all of the work. So I'm talking my way through it. I'm going to move to Canada. Fair enough. I'd say that's a bit of a bold take, but I'm not against it. Yeah, like when I was watching when we were losing to 2-0, for example, to Team USA in the World Juniors, I was pacing like a goddamn madman. Like I was going back and forth like a crazy person. It was like a bat out of hell. Even if you don't use Twitter, it's pretty refreshing. Wake up in the morning and reading Twitter feeds of toxic teams that just lost the night before. I guess I've never done that. I've always just kind of just ignore. Like I've always assumed it. You know what I mean? Like I find the same stuff on Instagram, honestly. But yeah, my matzo burger was so good. Matt's just trying to taunt me now, and I don't know how to act with it. I don't know how to feel. Ugh. I couldn't sit still during the third period. That's a mood, honestly. I feel that. That's third periods are always hard to sit through. Sit still. I'm always bouncing my legs the entire time. Like just up and down the whole game. Jose, 2-1 tonight, low scoring game this series until you get 3 and get until you get to 3-1 series. So you're assuming that whoever wins tonight's game will win tomorrow's game. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what I'm getting from this? Also, legendary Winnipeg Jet Trevor Lewis. Mm. For Leafs game, I was shaking for the last 50 minutes. Oh, for sure. Couldn't talk to anyone at my table. My girlfriend is always like, she always watches me react to games sometimes. And like watching Jets games with me is like being next to a paranoid schizophrenic sometime. I'm just like sitting there, like if we're losing, I'm not. I'm just like I can stay composed on streams because, I have to. Otherwise, people will see you as a terrible looking human being. But yeah. Don't mind me. I just got music in one ear because I'm not listening to the panel talking about goaltender interference because it's literally fun fact, I literally cover goaltender interference on the channel. Like regularly. Hang on. Let's minimize what I'm listening to here. Literally what I cover is goalie interference. I'm actually gonna probably do those 2 goals tomorrow. I'll do at least one. I'll do one tomorrow. I'll tell you what. I'll do artillery Lekin tomorrow. Alejandro. I was vibing during the first period. Oh, buddy, I vibe all the time. If I find a song that I like, even if it's from like a video game, I will vibe to that for the next like 15 minutes. Alejandro, nice to see you here, buddy. Ugh. Nice to see you here, buddy. I went to do recovery work on my arm because I play baseball and I threw a pen to the day before and I got dizzy and fell down. Oh no, Matt, that is terrifying. How's life going, my good friend? It's really good. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We are getting very close to 900 subscribers. We had a huge day today on the channel. Not no brag, just we've added about 16 subscribers on the channel today. It's been a huge day. See, I'll vibe every now and then. Both Rangers and the Penguins now the rule of their own player knocking off the net. Yeah, well, you knock off the net on your own team, it doesn't matter, right? Trevor Lewis, former Winnipeg Jet, look at him go. Look at him in his brilliance. Trevor Lewis looks how most people think they should draw Jeff Carter. That's actually a good joke. I like that joke. Trevor Lewis literally looks like what most people think Jeff Carter looks like. I'm going to just show you a photo of him. Tell me if people they would think that was Jeff Carter if you didn't tell them otherwise. Trevor Lewis is literally what people draw Jeff Carter in their head. I believe Carter saw me say happy birthday on the last vid you posted on the goalie prospect. But if not, tell him I said happy birthday. I definitely will, Alejandro. He's upstairs with family. I'm here because I have no life, but I like watching hockey, and that is my life. Oh yeah, we did a video on that too. I forgot we did a video on the goaltender prospect today. It's weird because we've done 3 streams since then, right? So. Oh yeah, he thanked you on the post, by the way. He left a thank you note on the post. Honestly, with those like minor league signings, all I hope for is that we get like 100 views on that. Same with the goal or no goal. I'm just like, as long as it gets 3 digits, I'm like happy. Yay. Great job, lads. You know what I mean? So close to 900. I know. Yeah, neither team will open up until they're facing elimination. That's actually fair. That's actually fair. Also, opening up doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to score. It just means that they're going to open up and say, yeah, 2 long-lost twin brothers. Exactly, Matt. Exactly. Trevor Lewis is Canadian, right? Or was he American? Is that why the Winnipeg Jets signed him? Oh my god. I was looking at this like hillside and it reminded me of Moon Knight. Not like no spoilers, but part of Moon Knight episode 1 takes place in a hillside, and I just thought of that. By the way, Moon Knight, great show. Love it. Love it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'll just say this. The concept of multiple personalities, as somebody who's taking psychology as a minor, fucking love it. It's so cool to see how they experience it. Oh, dude, I got 60 likes on a Michael Bunn tweak and geeked out. Oh my god, right? Our best video was the Jets comeback against Edmonton. Got over 2,000 views. I was freaking the fuck out. What stream did well? I was out and doing work all day. Okay, so I'll show you the streams that did well, okay? So first we had a stream against Florida. That did fine. Then we get this fucking stream. As you can see, it has 891 views and it isn't even published yet because YouTube has to go through it again once they're to get the live chat synced up with it. I also have to timestamp both videos, so don't be alarmed if you don't see any timestamps in there. I'm timestamping videos all afterwards. Where are you going?
Doctor Strange.
Oh, nice. Car, pull up your head in.
What?
We're at 894.
894?
Okay, pop your head in. So this is the birthday boy.
Hello.
This is the birthday boy, and he's going to see Doctor Strange on his birthday.
Yes, I am.
Who will win this game, Jaden? Oh, will Calgary win? I think they can, but I think Dallas might win tonight. But if Calgary can get a lead and work with that and get a 2-goal lead, then Calgary will win. Jaden, welcome to the stream, by the way, my friend. I think that's a different Jaden. But if you're new to the stream, buddy, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 895. We're 1 away, buddy. Would really appreciate it. And in one day, I got retweeted by a verified Leafs reporter and got a reply from another for praising them. I was over the moon, LMAO. I take every success to heart. Exactly. Honestly, Every time you get like a number, like actually, that reminds me, I got a video that I covered the Jets coaches being not choosing to be re-signed, like they were let go, so to speak. They weren't really let go; they just weren't re-signed. You know what I mean? But I was watching it, and I was texting Jake, who's another Winnipeg Jets YouTuber, and I was like, bro, I'm averaging like 30 views an hour because I knew that I was gonna go up to hit 1K. We got 1.1K, and I was sitting there going, look. It was so like it's so much. It's so encouraging when you put so much work into a project and then everyone watches it and a lot of them like it. It's like, yay! Happy birthday, Mr. Cardinal, and I'll definitely let him know you said that. Whoa. Any more questions in the second intermission? I think we're getting close to the second period. Or the first intermission. Appreciate y'all being here, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We'd appreciate it a lot. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do St. Louis, Minnesota, and we'll do Edmonton, LA. When is Carter's birthday? Today, banana. May 7th. My birthday's on May 5th. His is May 7th. Also, I start work next week, so we're gonna do less streams next week. I'm really sorry, guys. I know. That's why I'm planning as many streams as I can to get it done. Also, I'm not sure if I can do it on the 12th because my girlfriend's actually going through surgery on the 12th, so you know. But it's like a day thing, and then she leaves, so we'll see. Happy birthday, Carter! You amazing tech man, best editor of the year, Subway legend, way back burger legend too. Honestly, that's me with chicken wings too. Do we have any second period score predictions? Like, what will the period be at the end of the second period? I would love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Goal Eye season starting. Yeah, please make playoffs. If the Gold Eyes make the playoffs, I will be so happy because I've never gotten to work Gold Eyes playoffs. Honestly, I have such a good relationship with the Gold Eyes staff. I was literally like, I was sitting there for orientation. Funny story, I was sitting there for orientation. And then I noticed a bunch of my friends were at the back of the room. So I went, oh, okay. I went and talked to them over there. like just kind of quietly while the orientation's going on. And then they were like, and at the back of the room is all of your managers and your supervisors. And I went, and I kind of just slowly at the back of the on the wall just went, oh no, like oh no, I have shot above my station. And like my friend was trying not to laugh. He was like encouraging loading lock. He's like, I'm like, I'll just be down here. Don't look at me. Ugh. 3-2 Dallas prediction. 3-3 tie after the second. All right. Speaking of which, let's take these off. Second period's about to start. There is a family here that is wearing Sandy and Rusty Coleman. Oh, right. Blake Coleman has got family in Texas. I thought he was. I forgot. He's like from Dallas, Texas, I thought. Yeah, guys, but see, look. Here's what I do for my timestamps. I put them all in like this. I give rough estimations, and then I go to the time there, and then it runs through. That's behind the scenes at all my timestamps. I put them in my notes tab. We got 3-3 tie. We got 3-2 Dallas. All right. We'll take another lozenge for the day. We're up to like 4 lozenges now, but that's kind of my throat's kind of ripped apart, honestly. Once again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Let's get ready for some second period action. Oh, right. Sure. I actually have a guest here. Hang on. I actually have a guest. Funny we mentioned this. I do have a guest here. Oh. Oh.
Hey.
Hello. I'm not going to be able to show you. I hope that's okay.
That's okay.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, honestly. I'm doing all right.
Yeah? You hear me too? Does that come through?
Yeah. I'm just going to ask the chat. Chat, can you hear him okay? This is Ryan from Hot Garbage Sports. So,
Gentlemen, ladies, anyone else who identifies with anything else, how are you?
honestly, it's been a crazy day, hasn't it?
This has been the happiest day of hockey I've ever seen, my guy.
Oh yeah?
Like, ever seen. Yeah. Well, we're in the middle of this game now. I mean, so we got 19 minutes here. I cannot believe that the Calgary Flames have not found a way to score with all this firepower. Johnny Gaudreau has gone cold again in the playoffs while Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews have figured it out. Busted up slow Dallas Stars team is basically being gifted a series they should never have been in.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, they're almost a 2-on-1. Had to look at that. Almost a 2-on-1 for Dallas. Johnny Gaudreau, like I thought he was gonna have a good game today too, because he came out with a hot start. He had a good chances. Then he got like mixed up with like Joe Pavelski with stuff, and since then he's just hasn't. Like I haven't seen him even on the power play.
Oh, this is I don't know why would you put him out if you were Daryl Sutter?
Honestly, yeah, that's true.
Honestly. Well, here's the problem, too. The Flames can have all the depth they want. If your best player isn't going, you're not going to win. Like, I fully believe in the playoffs. If you're down your elite top 2 forwards and your elite number 1 defenseman, you can't recover from it. You can recover from a goalie. I do not believe you can recover from those guys.
Oh, so do you mean that Trevor Lewis does not crack the elite top 3 list on the Calgary Flames?
You mean the greatest Jet to ever live?
Oh my god, the best penalty killer not named Adam Lowry, my friend. Oh my god, wait, Dallas, 3-on-2. Chats! Nice block there by the Flames. Yeah, no, honestly, like, today's been nuts. Like, first off, let's go through a couple of the games. Washington destroys Florida. Like, mercilessly. Like, that was they score an empty netter, then score on the last minute of play just for shits and giggles.
Do you want to talk about that?
A little bit. Like, I'm kind of stunned.
So it's funny because I think there's be some people, if you're taking a look at the chat here, I think there might be some people that think that game was closer than it was because it was 3-3.
Oh, what a save by Markstrom.
Piece.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I don't think it was ever even close.
No, Washington looked better the entire game.
Oh,
Honestly.
absolutely looked better.
Like they look like I was watching it and I'm sitting there going like, is Florida gonna start like attacking? Like Florida did not look dynamic in their offensive potential at all. Like Mason Marchment, who are you? Claude Giroux, who are you? I saw Jonathan Huberdeau. That was it for half a game. Barkov scores! Elias Lindholm! The Calgary Flames have taken the lead. Lindholm on a pass in front of the net. And the Flames have taken a surprising 2-1 lead here.
I am very, very happy that the top line for the Flames just scored here.
Yeah, they needed that. They needed the boost.
Completely needed the boost. Like,
honestly, like the entire playoffs, like especially like it's one thing to win game 1-1-0, okay? Sure, that's great. Show you have like grit, determination, you can play a gritty game. But then you lose 2-0 in your own building. Like what are you doing?
well, we all know where we need to get to here is the Battle of Alberta. So we got to get Dallas out of the way. I know there's people.
Dallas is the problem. Dallas is the problem. Like I'm not worried about LA.
Oh my God, Dallas is not the problem. Calgary is the problem for themselves.
Oh yeah. Elias Lindholm on a nice wrist shot there, just gonna go high blocker side. Honestly, yeah, no, like what's funny too, people were worried about LA, and after game 3, I'm not worried about LA. Not
not at all.
no.
I don't know why anyone was ever worried about LA.
Well, you know,
but
Jonathan.
I can't believe what you were saying before about Florida not winning. So like, I call one right where I'm like, okay, Edmonton should trounce them, and then Washington just shits all over anything that I thought I could do.
Honestly, too, like when they like, I was kind of thinking, okay, well, they put up the graphic. Florida leads the league in led the league in comebacks. Worth wondering how many of those comebacks were were overtime wins. Like, did they win in overtime? Because I know the one against Toronto was an overtime win, for example. Like 3-on-3 is so different. It's so easy to win 3-on-3 compared to 5-on-5.
Zach, they had 22 overtime games. I know that.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ, that's not good.
That's what. So the three things I said where Florida has holes, I thought Florida would get through this round easily, but I did not have them going farther because I said, they won too many times in overtime. To which fans pointed out that yes, Florida had the most comebacks to get to overtime than anybody else.
Mm.
Their goaltending is suspect. Their penalty kill is suspect. So with those three holes, they could lose.
Yeah,
and they're small. They're very small.
they're not. Yeah, no, they're not a big team unless you count Radko Gudas as a juggernaut. They're not very big.
No, he's a big dude, but like
He's like the one guy though. Like he's the one guy at the party that's like pretty much holding it all. He's the bouncer into the Florida club.
When you looked at Anthony Mantha today, you're just like, that's a man right there. Everybody?
Well, he was going to the box. I'm like, who is this guy? Oh, it's Anthony Mantha. I didn't realize that.
So we may have some Florida fan on the channel here, like in the chat. But you know what? I gotta be selfish here. It's not that I don't like the team of Florida. The Florida teams, whether it's the Bolts or the Panthers, don't help the YouTube clicks. So
you know what? I noticed that. I did take a peek at that. I went, oh man, that should be doing better than it is. Florida.
It's one of those. It's just one of those things.
Is it kind of like the Islanders last year for you?
Islanders were great, actually. Islanders got a good amount of fans.
Were they? Okay, because I remember we talking about this, and you were worried at first, because the first couple you did, the Islanders, it was a slow burn. It was a slow burn.
Well, here's where YouTube sucks. You go look at my videos, 2,000, 3,000, Pittsburgh.
Oh, 3-on-2! Nice save by Ottinger there. Sorry. Keep going.
That's okay. No, we're here for the game, man.
Oh.
But yeah, out of nowhere, Pittsburgh and New York's getting me 2,000 views a video, and then all of a sudden 400, and I'm like, freaking YouTube, man.
Yeah, no. Well, there was that game was just a trouncing. Then we go to Nashville, Colorado, and let's make it clear here. Also, we're going to commercial break, just anyone wondering. Nashville was never going to win this series. It was just a question of how long. They had a chance to make this game go possibly 6 games at best. I'd say 5 games at best. They didn't do it tonight. Like, all the stars aligned. Like,
Totally agree with
like, okay, first off, Kemper scared like that. So first off, why do goalies still have cat eyes helmets? That I hate with a passion. Like, no, there's a legitimate theory out there that it possibly like it damaged his eye. Like he was getting tested still during the game. Like I was like you watch the thing and it just stabs. It just goes into the helmet, and I literally just go no. Like it's kind of like watching someone get hit in the balls. As a goalie, I know what's happening, but I don't want to think about what's happening.
Okay, so tell me about this, Zach. This is what I said on my video. If I'm wrong, that's okay. I'll just eat dirt in the comments.
Yeah.
But I kind of figured when the coach says a little bit of swelling, he'll be fine. I'm calling bullshit because he was on the ice like he's been shot. And what I know about eyes and goalies not being a goalie is that if your eye has a tickle in it, if it's bothering you for a second, if there's any slight annoyance with your eye, you're screwed because your puck tracking is going to be thrown way out of whack.
So I'm gonna agree with you on that because on the premise of as somebody who has played through fogged glasses, that by the way is a special slice of hell. When you decide in like the minus 35 below arena out in Southdale that all of a sudden the third period, yep, you're gonna play blind, friend. But like honestly, like you take away your vision, it's terrifying. It's so terrifying. And honestly too, like like this was the perfect game for Nashville to win. They come back, they tie it twice on the power play. Their penalty killing was some of the worst penalty killing I've ever seen in the league. 4 for 5 or something like that. That power play went for.
Well, I mean, you know what? Is their penalty killing that bad? Yes. But also, when you're playing against the Colorado Avalanche,
That triangle.
yeah, they're not going to win the cup, in my opinion. If they do, it's because they got an easy run in the West. But I mean, if I stack Colorado up in the East, I got them as 5th. Like, I really think they're overrated. But if they get through the West and they trounce through it all the way to the cup healthy, they're good to go. But with Kemper out now, so what do we got? We got Kemper out. We've got Saros who never played, Jari who never played, Anderson who never played.
Ranta got injured.
Yeah, Ranta's out. I've never seen so many injured goalies.
Casey DeSmith got injured. Jari was out. Jari was out to start, and then DeSmith got injured.
Can you believe DeSmith went for surgery? That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Well, also, too, it's worth noting also as well, like, the amount of goalies we've seen in general, like, also, Allmark got pulled. Vitek Vanacek got pulled. We've seen, like, 2 goalies per team. Like, on average, because some teams were seeing 3.
Yep.
Like, and then there's, like, friggin' like Jack McKenzie or whatever his name is. I probably named it wrong. Sitting in like the dress in like the equipment manager's office for the Carolina Hurricanes in that home game as an emergency backup.
I don't think you can use an e-bug.
No, it's not. He's actually signed to the team, but like people are like, oh, they're using an e-bug. Like that's their third goal. Yes, but he's technically signed to the team, but it's like a minor league deal.
Really?
Yeah, he's like
So I thought in the playoffs you could only have 3 goalies on your roster, and if you lose all 3, you're going to a player. I didn't think you were actually allowed to pull up a 4th, regardless of what happened.
I think they might have just been lucky the fact that it was a home game when Ranta got injured.
Yeah, I don't know. Kochetkov is on their roster, though.
Yes, he is. He is.
And he was a very high draft pick. He was the second highest goalie picked in, I think it was last draft. His last draft of the draft board, he's a very young man. So he's supposed to be the future of that team. He's not supposed to be a depth piece, so he's in now. But Allmark never should have played. I said that from the beginning, and I love Bruins fans because, like, they'll tell you how they feel in a frickin' second. And they're like, Allmark's the man. I'm like, Swayman's the man. And here we are.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, honestly. I get that. Like, well, also, too, like, think about how much turmoil the Dallas goaltending position has gotten in the past couple years. It has moved around.
I think they got a long-term solution in Ottinger, don't you?
Yes, I do. I do think Ottinger is the right guy. Ottinger, like, he's kind of been primed, too. Like, he's always been in their system. And, like, you always heard about Jake Ottinger, but you never really saw him play. Oh! A hard hit on Anderson there behind the play. No call coming. Oh, no, delayed penalty. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Or I should
Sometimes they
say,
have to think about it. It feels like the ref's like, "Oh, how hurt is he?"
it takes
Especially
as
in the
long.
NHL.
Well, he's still laying on the ice right now, I think. And, like, I don't know how hard this is. Also, did you see that? Oh, of course you saw it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I just caught up to you now. Rough. Eat boards. Tastes good.
that's a boarding.
That's for sure a board.
That's a board. Like,
No,
also,
I love.
too, worth noting, he hits the wrong guy. Like, Foxa is going on a warpath this game. I'm just saying.
I love how stupid NHL rules are. You hit a guy from behind, it's a board. You cross-check a guy into the boards, it's a board. You board a guy, it's a rough.
Oh, did they give him roughing?
Watch, it'll be a rough. Of course it will be. Tell me
Interference. It'll be interference. Okay, so technically that's okay. Technically that's okay. That's an acceptable one because he didn't have the puck. That one qualifies.
But like that, absolutely in every league but the NHL is 5 in a game.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Also,
that
too,
in
like he
NHL
laid on the ice. Like I've called 5 in a game for that.
Even if you
Oh.
don't get hurt.
Nice save, rebound. What a save by Ottinger. Oh, this will be an interesting power play. Keep going though. You're good.
No, it's all right. You got to scream when you're in front of me. Like I said, I got that internet over TV going, so I'm a minute behind.
Oh, rebound. That just goes away. Honestly, this has probably been the best start to a power play Flames have had. But that's partially because they didn't take a penalty 4 seconds in. Elias Lindholm.
Hello, my name is Elias.
Do you see what they've got him doing now? Like off topic, but
Ezekiel.
yeah. He had to change. It was funny when he started posting on Instagram because it still had the I am Elias at WWE hashtag. So now it's I am not Elias. And like his Instagram is like Elias gave this over to me for a little bit. I love the guy who does it. Honestly, this is a gimmick that definitely is destined to fail. But like I love he's given it his all.
I don't think it's a gimmick destined to fail. I think this launches a
Intercontinental champion at best.
the worst title ever now.
Yeah, it hasn't been defended since WrestleMania 37. Fun fact.
Of course it hasn't.
Yeah, I found that out tonight. Jesus, but no, that Nashville series, like, if Nashville was ever going to make this series go long, they would have won. They would have done one of two things: won tonight, or they would have won in overtime. They would have won one of those two games.
Yep.
When Ingram stole a game, that's when you win. And then
Nashville needed Saros. At the end of the day, their team is very much built around Saros. They're not going to.
I was gonna say, although even with Saros, it's a 6-game series where you lose in 6. Like I don't think there's a reality where you win.
Well, there's always a reality in hockey, but it's really hard to say because it's funny when you look at the betting odds or when you look at the Athletic gives odds and all this stuff, and the lower odds teams win. They're like, "See, I told you your model is broken." And then when the good team wins, they're like, "There was never a chance." Okay, buddy, it's 7 games. It's only 7 games. All the models are built on an infinite universe of possibilities.
I love the Money Puck one. And then every now and then, Money Puck, to their credit, will be like, I remember last year we beat Montreal 5-0, and they even posted about it. They were like, "Okay, Jets, you know what? You're in this one. We had you at 23% to beat the Habs tonight." Winnipeg showed up, and it had deserved to win meter 85.
So this is why I have switched, and I'm not sponsored by them, but I have switched over to the Athletic for my hockey life.
Okay.
So I like their model best. That's the only reason I went over it. Is Dom Luciuson, I think, has the best advanced analytical predictive stats in the game. That's it.
That's not bad. Not a bad statistic, honestly.
It's for me. I find it's a little bit worth it to hang out there because it's it's just one of those places where you're like, here it is. I'm gonna get a bunch of people to rush to see if they'll rush this stream.
Okay, you do that.
Find this stream.
Oh, can you believe how much Jacoby James pimped out the Discord?
He's amazing.
I know. I fucking me and Jake were we were sitting there. We're we were playing Battlefront the other day, and we were talking. We're like, man, we were just simple folk. We were just simple folk with a simple Discord. Jesus Christ.
So, Jacoby is going to be he's gonna have a full-time job if we ever get there.
Yo,
If I
you
ever get
know it.
full-time YouTube, man, like you're gonna be the guy behind the camera. Like
Ja-
you're amazing.
Jacob is gonna be like Steven Dangle's producer, Drew.
Oh, he's amazing. Really big shout out. So anyone on this channel, join the Discord and get in there. It's a lot of fun and give him a big thank you. He's great.
Yeah, I've actually met Jacoby actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, so funny story. This was back when the Jets were good at the beginning of the season. Remember when we were good for like 12, like really early?
You mean we were good on paper or the
No. This was like when we had the 8-game point streak or whatever.
No. So before that, the joke I'm making is, don't you remember after the Anaheim game, I called the series a fail?
Oh,
First game
yeah,
of the season, I'm like, we're done. And everyone's like, what? I'm like, you can't beat Anaheim, you're done.
yeah.
We went on a 10-gamer, and I was like, okay, I retract my statement. Shouldn't have retracted. Bold prediction, 1 game in.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. So I was at the same. I had this was I think after we had already seen the game. Might have been before we seen the game, but or after. It was a game against San Jose. I bought tickets in the 100 section, right by where San Jose came out.
Yep.
And Jacoby had sent me a photo. He's like, "Is this you?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's me." So he hopped over, and you never know what people look like. So then this like 11-year-old Jacoby comes over. He's like, "Hey, man, nice to meet you." I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you too. Can I have a photo?" Sure. Perfect, buddy. Let's go.
He's not 11, is he?
Yeah, he's really young.
Well,
He's like a kid. He was there with his grandpa.
that's awesome.
I know the kid's more like technical savvy than all of us.
Well, everybody here, if you're not on the Discord, you should join it. I'm actually very proud of it now.
Mm-hmm.
Not only about what he's built, which is amazing, but I'm really proud of the community. Like there's a whole bunch of different hockey fans now, different teams.
Well, like especially in the last couple days.
It's not toxic. Everybody is super supportive, polite, but chirpy in the right way. It's been quite good.
Yeah, it's really good. Gonna try a bar. Let's see this laser, but I'll listen to you, man. Well, I appreciate that, Jose. Jose is in Dallas right now, and he's trying to find a bar to play the Dallas Stars game, which should not be a struggle, honestly. Shouldn't be that hard of a struggle to find a Dallas game in Dallas.
So you think that, and I'm going to tell you, every time I've traveled to the United States, it doesn't matter where you are.
Nice save by Marshall.
They aren't showing the game.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that because my friend's family, like when he played on Spokane, they live in Gainesville, Florida. They had to get like a special package or whatever to find it because they wanted to get games of watching their son play. And it was it took them like a month or so to get it ready. Because they had to go through all that things of finding the right thing for the WHL and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I like has like let's think here. What do you think of that Ranger series? Because are you worried about the possible first round pick that we might not be getting now?
Oh yeah, I think Pittsburgh's legit here. So in my little model that I made there,
Yeah.
so I can't do the stats model, but I did the roster model.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked down the Pittsburgh roster versus the New York roster, I got Pittsburgh all day, every day in that. And when they ended up going down,
Oh! What a save!
This guy's good.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Wait for the save to come up. Wait for your feet to catch up to the save that Jacob Markstrom just made. They score! Joe Pavelski on the rebound! All that saves! Okay, Jacob Markstrom is yelling right now that he thinks the puck went out of play. So they might actually have to take a look at this to see if the puck went out. Jacob Markstrom is irate, but Joe Pavelski looks like he just tied the game on a rebound in front of the net. I know for a fact what Markstrom's complaining about because he thinks the puck went out of the net after he made the save. Watch. Hits his pad. How high does it go? Oh, that might go out of play. That might hit the netting. A save and a rebound there, and Pavelski's right on the doorstep. I think this might have went out of play, though.
Yeah.
Like, because he makes the save and it goes high, and, like, you can't really see, like, are they going to challenge this? Or review it?
Love the Dominic Hasek legs up, like the windmill legs.
Oh, yeah. The Dominic Hasek full roll is what it's called.
Ah,
The Hasek full roll. Are we gonna go right to? Are they gonna review it? Is there a challenge? We think. Oh my God! No review. What? What? Really? Okay, we're tied. I'm not trying to argue here, but like it looked like based on like simple trigonometry that would go out of play. But all right, Dallas has tied the game.
simple trick, he says. No problem.
Honestly,
Oh, that's super funny.
boy, simple trigonometry, man. No, but like here's the thing, and it's funny that we live in a world that honestly, like Pittsburgh's up 2-1. They arguably could be losing this series 3-0 right now. Overtime and what should have been a victorious, amazing comeback by the Rangers ruined by a 5-hole goal.
What's really funny about this is that it feels the scores aren't showing how close everything is. Like everything looks like a blowout, and it's not. It's just like a bunch of empty net goals.
Yeah, they had two.
So it's not even just the Pittsburgh series. Like you look at the Dallas.
Oh, there's some push and shoving.
Series. It's like blowout versus blowout versus blowout. Like it's like I'm used to the playoffs where everything's 2-1, and it's just not that. There's no slogging. It's just scoring for days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, honestly, okay, like the mini St. Louis series, it's just I expected close games, but every game is like a 3-0 at least, three goal lead.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Just don't hang up on me.
Sounds good. Yeah, so right now we're gonna have Shillington and Raffle go to the box here, offsetting Miners here. We might get some 4-on-4 opportunity. Yep, we're gonna get some 4-on-4 action. Yes, it is Coach Ryan. Yeah, welcome everybody to the stream, guys. I'm just here joined by Coach Ryan of Hot Garbage Sports. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, guys. Leave a like on the stream. And yeah, Dallas, Calgary tied at 2. Been a very eventful game, honestly. A shot from the point, rebound. Pavelski's right there in front of the net.
All right, we're back.
Yeah. Were you getting yourself a beverage?
A beverage and pizza.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, I haven't left my basement for this entire day because it's just hockey and video.
So we've already doubled up on the scoring in the entire series tonight. That's always a nice sign.
That's good.
That's good. This series needed that, no offense. Like this series was okay. Like it was like a pressure game. It was like kind of a tension game, but like you needed some actual all-out excitement.
I'm sure if you're a fan, like a Homer fan of these teams, you love it regardless. But it's really funny when Homer fans get on guys that are like, not fans, just commenting on the series, and you're like, it's kind of boring, and they're like, get out of here, it's the greatest. You're like, okay.
I love after game 1, every single comment was like Daryl Sutter hockey, and I'm like, okay, guys, let's calm the fuck down here.
Well, they're excited about Sutter, and it was.
Yeah, it was a Daryl Sutter hockey, but cleanup crew, welcome. Alejandro challenge. What was that, sorry?
Sutter hockey is fine, but you got to score as well. That's
Yeah,
the key to this game.
You can't just do step B without step A.
Hey, so we're not Leafs fans, you or I.
No.
I don't know, is anyone on the chat a Leafs fan?
If Matthew's still here, he's a Leafs fan. Not that Matt, the other Matt. The Matt that's in the Discord, actually.
So we're not trying to jinx you here.
But we think it's your year.
I really feel like the Leafs got this series.
They got it. No. I'm telling you right now. Like, we talk about Vasilevsky not losing, like, 2 straight. I don't think it's going to matter. I think this,
the Leafs just look like the better team.
Yeah. Oh, chance by the Flames. Nice save by Ottinger. I think it's either going to go 6 or it's going to go 7, but it's not going Tampa's way. I don't think Tampa can win a Game 7 in Maple Leaf Garden. I don't know how. I don't know why I think this. I think it's going to go 7 just because that's the way that these things have to go for Montreal, for Toronto to finally do it. Like it's kind of like how like Washington had to beat Pittsburgh to get out of the second round. Some things are meant to be the certain way to reverse something. You know what I mean?
Yep. And you know what I'm waiting for?
Hmm.
I'm waiting for Toronto to beat Tampa Bay. Then I'm waiting for them to get through Washington or Florida.
Probably
And then
Washington.
they're going to meet Boston because somehow Boston's going to screw Carolina in this series now. And then Boston beats Toronto.
Oh my god. Okay, funny you say that. Okay, so the guy who just came into the chat right now is actually the original inspiration for the Mike Award. It's Michael. Hi, Michael. Welcome, the Leafs fan, Mike. Me and him are good now. He said, thanks, appreciate it, guys. So Leafs fans are not thinking we're jinxing them at this point. Do you see the Leafs winning the cup?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, I can see it as a possibility, but part of me doesn't want them to.
No. I mean,
Like, honestly, like, it's one of those things, it's kind of like, you know what it reminds me of? It would remind me a lot of, like, you know how the Senate voted for the Grand Army of, or not the Grand Army of the Republic? They voted for that, and then at the end, they turned into the Empire, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, what did we do? That's what I feel like is the dark timeline of saying, like, of saying we're okay with the Leafs snagging a final. Like, we're okay with the Canada team winning until it's the Leafs, and then we're like, you know what? Maybe Canada sucks. Like, maybe Canada sucks, man.
As a Winnipeg fan, is there anything worse thinking than an Edmonton-Toronto final?
You know what? As a Winnipeg fan, you could argue not a Minnesota, well maybe Minnesota, a Nashville Toronto final.
Yeah, if you're looking at the modern rivalry, I'm thinking of the lifelong.
Honestly, like I don't have that lifelong behind me. I just have a quick like fucking weekend where we beat them 4-0.
Oh, that's fair. It still burns in my soul. So I like covering the Oilers. You know, whoever's playing the Leafs is your favorite team as a national pastime is great. So I think that's a funny final.
Mm-hmm. Which team do you hate the most? That's a question in the chat.
I don't. Oh, that's easy. Arizona.
Arizona, yeah, okay. I'm up there, like Arizona.
Anyone, no, I do hate Arizona. They can pound rocks.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna pick Arizona or Ottawa because I know you have a thing for Ottawa.
What? Who?
Yeah, the fake Ottawa team that everyone talks about, but you swear doesn't exist.
All I remember about Ottawa is that there was some kind of rally there at one point, and that they have a really good minor league team in baseball or something.
Yeah, no, a part of me wants to say Vegas, but I actually really like the makeup of the Golden Knights. But they've hollowed out their roster a lot. Like what Vegas does, and it's kind of fucked them over. They get a high end talent, but for it, they take out two guys in the middle six, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's got to the point where they're just top end talent and guys that should be playing in the AHL, and there's no middle.
Yep.
Like it's kind of disturbing. Like how what was their what did their depth used to be? Well, Eric Halla, Alex. Nope. Well, Peyton Krebs, Cody got nope. Like.
Well, they also had Nick Suzuki in there.
Yeah.
If they would have won the cup, no one would have blamed them. I mean, all the players they had bought at the time were designed to win the cup, like Patches. You knew you only had a 2-year window with Patches. You don't win the cup, and now you're screwed because Suzuki's got a 10-year career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree.
Did you see all the players had watch parties in their respective teams and locker rooms?
I heard about that rumor, yeah.
That's how much they hate Vegas?
Yes, I heard that rumor and that's amazing and I love it. Like, fuck, I had a live stream before I did playoff live streams just for that game between them and Dallas. Like, that was also, that game against San Jose was a beautiful disaster. Like, that was the most beautiful disaster. Like, Timo Meyer comes out and says, we're going to play extra hard for them, and then scores with 1 second left after a missed deflection off the end boards. And Timo Meyer just gives it to the bench on the way back.
I love when guys give it to the bench.
Honestly, it was so beautiful. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Then they win it. And then Vegas shooters in 3 straight do or die shootouts go 0 for 17. With all that talent, they go 0 for 17.
Oh man.
Like, how? How do you get all this talent for goal scoring and then don't score?
I never thought Vegas, even if they made the playoffs, would have made any noise this year.
That's true, but like nobody wanted to risk it. It was kind of like putting sugar next to the fucking rat poison. We knew that where each one was because we probably labeled it, but we didn't want to take the chance that we just blindly look. It was too much of a risk.
One of the world's best analogies for just, I don't know what, like whatever goes on in your brain, it's fantastic.
It's honestly a lot like when like it just reminds me of like that scene of Mace Windu. It's like he's too dangerous to be left alive. That is how I felt about Vegas. Like I don't know why. I don't know why Logan Thompson, third string goalie, now new starter in the NHL, is bringing me so much grief, but I can't handle it. Like it's just no. Also, too, sweeping Vegas was one of the few bright spots of this season.
Well, this is a tough season to be a Jets fan.
Oh, it was a
We'll
very
see
tough
next
season.
year. I mean, I'm not personally thrilled about the Chevy re-sign. We'll see.
I know you and Jake both. I think.
Well, I'm a results-based guy, so after 11 years, if you haven't gotten it done, your plan doesn't work.
Bro, you must hate David Poyle then. Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't hate him, but I think Nashville has been held back because of it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You have the same idea since you come in the league and you never really win. You had a couple good years here and there. To me, it's very clear. Like you should be changing at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I don't believe in short GM turnaround times, like 2-3 years.
Right.
But I believe between year 5 and year 10, you're on the pressure cooker if you haven't won yet or aren't bound to be winning. And then once you go on the downswing from your upswing, see you later.
Mm.
Depending on how you manage that downswing, right? Like if Chevy
Right.
would have pivoted his plan, said, okay, this is now where I'm going, this is where I'm going, it would all make sense. But when they say Winnipeg's tight-lipped and they're close, they don't like to share it, I no longer think it's because their masterminds are smart. I just don't think they have anything to say.
So I actually heard a rumor here. Somebody in the chat mentioned it. I couldn't get them to find a source. But like Drake has actually been kind of reliable for this. Drake mentioned to me, a guy named Drake in the chat mentioned that Mark Scheifele did not ask for a trade.
Yeah, I've heard that too today.
And so that's you know what I think it was though. I've been saying this for the week. I think it honestly the fact that we decided out loud that we were gonna probably let our coaches go. I think was a good sign for him because I don't think he liked the direction of it. Now Mark Scheifele can sometimes be a bit of a problem in terms of personality, but like if he somewhat thinks that if he can buy into what the new coach will sell, you know what I mean?
I don't understand why he can't just STFU and play the game of hockey.
Yeah, he's like, I'm in my prime years. I'm like, who do you think got you there? You'd be living on a fucking country club in Barrie right now.
This is quite the game.
This is, isn't it?
This is the first game I can say physically feels like playoff hockey.
I think we could go to overtime tonight.
But this is a physical beat 'em up, like slog 'em kind of fest.
Yeah, I think we could go to overtime tonight, possibly. It could be one of those games. Man, I went to nap because I just had streamed the Colorado Nashville game. I napped for most of the Penguins game. Chance there, save, rebound, save by Markstrom. And then I woke up and like I left like because they scored the 4 to make it 4-1 pretty early in the game. So I looked at that and I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to nap and all of a sudden I get these notifications, not on NHL, but through our Discord. Panarin, goal. Something, goal. I'm like, no way. They're not. Then I see Andrew Kopp shorthanded. I'm like, shut the fuck up. There's no way the mad lad did it. And then fucking 5-hole. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. 5-hole. 5-hole through a fucking VH. A fucking VH goaltender. Putting his legs like this. 5-hole.
Domingue had quite the game though.
Yeah, I heard. I saw a bit of the highlights in the third period because, like,
Even
Sportsnet always says, like, it'll be at 9:30. Never is at 9:30. Or 8:30. It never starts at 8:30. It always starts at 8:45. But I start it 15 minutes ahead anyway because I'm a fool. You get a couple people coming in earlier, though, so it's okay.
Yeah, you gotta hang out with them. You gotta say hi. What's going on in the chat? I haven't looked here.
Oh, honestly, just people were just talking a bit about it, thinking about, wondering about how Dallas is going to be. How Dallas could be. There's a couple questions. The Pittsburgh game felt like playoff hockey was very entertaining, and it was very physical. Oh, delayed penalty to Calgary coming up with 35 seconds left in the second period. Shot count 28-21 for Calgary. Honestly, this hasn't been a bad period for Calgary, but they couldn't really do enough to pull away from the Dallas Stars, and I feel like that's what they need to do. Like you don't want to hang around with this Dallas team, especially in a place like in a home game, especially too. This Dallas crowd will eat you up if you stay tied for too long. Like
Havoc. I'm reading his comment here about the Pittsburgh game. Like, it felt playoffy, but like, look, they're punching each other in the face right now as we speak. Like, I don't feel like every play was like a scrum and a brawl in the Pittsburgh game, whereas this game, every play, like they're stabbing each other at every chance they can get, punching each other. I don't know.
Well, Pavelski tried to take a piece out of goddamn Gaudreau's head. That one, I was like, Jesus! Like he just went chop right over. But yeah, no, like honestly, like so Zadorov is getting a tripping penalty. Do you remember? I want to know if you remember. Do you remember when Nikita Zadorov and was chirping the shit out of Nathan MacKinnon after he left Colorado?
No.
He was talking about how fucking a crazy fitness, a crazy health nut that Nathan MacKinnon is. And how he only eats certain things for like content, dieting, and all that stuff. He was just digging such a fucking grave. Like, people are like, what does Nikita have against this guy? Like, was there a bad locker room talk one day?
So this guy is a professional athlete, and you're knocking him for taking care of his diet and his training?
He was telling it how he was such a hard ass on the ice too, like in practice. I'm like, what are you doing, Nikita Zadorov? Why are you angry at this?
What did you think he should be?
Right.
You're right. As a professional hockey player, he should just be a bro and make his money and eat some donuts, and everyone should chill, right?
Man, it's the Phil Kessel way.
That's what we pay for.
I will be right back. You can just stay on the call. I just gotta plug my portable charger in.
It's all good. I'll keep it going.
Okay, 20 seconds left. Let's just hope no one scores.
That's okay. I got Josie Soul's playoff hockey, baby. I love it. I also like this chat name, Awesome Matthews. I don't know why. That one just resonates with me. It's so simple. It's good. This game is way more exciting than the other two snoozers. Yeah, it's better. That's for sure. The first two games, I'll be honest, I'm too old. I could only stay up to watch 2 periods. Then I moved on with life, team. I'm sorry.
Huh?
That's the way she goes.
Ugh.
Well, if you're leaving, Zach, you better not be taking me with you to the bathroom.
No. I had to drop off. The portable charger plugs in upstairs to my phone.
Yeah.
And I've had it plugged in there, and usually I'll leave it on overnight to plug in, because if I plug it into the wall, like, because I always have to remind myself to wake up at certain times anyway. Especially today, because there was an earlier game, like a matinee game. So I plugged it in, like, my portable. Then I woke up, it was like 40%. I'm like, that's fine. I'll plug it in between games. Then I fucking napped. And that was all the planning in between games went out the window. Ugh. Pretty much the end of the second period here. I think, did they just end the second period, or was it? Actually, they were showing the highlight of Joe Pavelski, so I'm going to tentatively say they ended the second period.
Yeah.
They usually only do that.
Tentatively?
I'll put second intermission up there. Unless someone scores with like 2 seconds left and there's like 4 seconds left on the clock, we're good. Ugh. So, who do you think scores the winner? You can go one for each team.
I'm going to go Mangiapane.
Okay.
Just because.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick a defenseman.
Mm-hmm. That's fair on Dallas, actually.
I'm actually thinking Klingberg for some weird reason, but I'm gonna go my favorite guy with Heiskanen. Heiskanen's
Okay.
one of my favorite defensemen, so that's where I'm going.
All right.
Heiskanen and Mangiapane.
So I'm gonna go kind of the same thought process. I'm gonna pick a line mate for Mangiapane. I'm gonna pick Backlund. Get the game winner. Might be a scrap in front, maybe a rebound off of a Mangiapane shot because he's mainly the shooter on that line. And then for Dallas is tough because it's funny. If he hadn't scored, I'd easily say Joe Pavelski. Oh, Trenton. Hello, Trenton. Okay, funny story about him. He actually moves furniture the entire day, so he doesn't get to see the Flames game. So he pops into these streams. So that's always great. Yeah. But for Dallas, if they're gonna win, I think maybe Jason Robertson.
Robertson is so good.
He is. Like somebody was like,
good things.
somebody was
about how
like,
much
would
of
you
a
trade?
monster he is.
Somebody's like, would you trade Scheifele for Robertson? I'm like, in a heartbeat.
There's not a player I wouldn't trade for Robertson. I would consider Scheifele and Ehlers for Robertson. He's that good.
Yeah, like honestly, like Robertson is literally like a plus 99 on statistics.
Mhm.
Like he's insane.
Defensive, offensive, I love everything he's bringing.
If the Stars win it, will I wear a logo hat or a beanie? I'll tell you what. If the Stars win, I will go out and I will. If the Stars win the series, I'll buy a hat for the Stars to put over here. I'll say that much. That's fair. I won't wear it because that shows bias, but I will put it on the couch with me. Is that fair, Jose? Ugh.
I love, Zach, how you're trying to be the epitome of non-bias. And here's me on my channel, just no fucks given. Game by game, I'm like, I like this team. I like that team. There's this team. Here's my
Well,
bias.
I like the teams. It's just, yeah. Phone was dead. How are you today? I'm good. This is my third stream, so this is hour 7, 8, and 9 of my day streaming today. It pays off though, honestly. Like you get like I think I got one sub off the first stream, then I got 12 off the second one. I was like, fuck! I did not know that was gonna happen.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you know when your team's on top, it gets the whole city rallied around it. You know.
Mhm.
And Colorado's gonna sweep tomorrow, or not tomorrow, in a day or two. So.
What's really funny is my Avs video against the Preds got the most dislikes out of any video. So I clearly have a lot of Preds fans hanging around. And BMO2 is saying easy about Ehlers. Just K. Look, we love Ehlers. I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying Robertson I love so much that I'm willing to trade one of our best players in Ehlers along with Scheifele to get him.
Yeah, Blake, we're not saying we don't like Ehlers. We're just saying we needed to quantify how good Robertson, how valuable he is in the one. Oh, you mean if the Stars win it? Yeah, if the Stars win it, I'll wear a hat at some point. I'll wear the hat in the video where I talk about them winning it. Like, fuck, I'll be like, yeah, called it day one. Mission all along. It's a mission call. I call it my Star Crusades.
It's my favorite part of being a YouTuber is that when I get something right, I'll take the victory lap. Wrong, bury it. Doesn't exist.
Never happened.
Never talk about it.
Never happened. Well, unless I'll say this, unless it works to your advantage for, like, for example, if you say the Jets are going to kill Montreal, I saw this, and then you're like, yep, Jets fan eats his word. That was strategic because you're like, I don't need to bury this because they're gonna figure it out either way. So I will just advertise it as
That
the
was
selling
very
point.
Easy, but let's be honest. If that Scheifele hit on Jake Evans doesn't occur, I think the Jets bury the Habs.
Jets win in 6. Jets win. Jets win game 2. I'll tell you that right now. Jets win game 2. They win
Okay,
game 4.
Let's ask the chat this. If there's no COVID bubble,
Okay.
no COVID 52 game season, one, does Dallas
56
even get a fart at the finals? And number two, does Tampa Bay win any Stanley Cups if it isn't a bubble in a shortened season?
Okay, so yeah, here's the question: does Dallas make the final? And does Tampa Bay go back to back? If there is no COVID. Honestly, I was gonna say I thought you were gonna include the Habs in there as well, but like
I am including the Habs. I am.
Okay. Because I would love to know the chat's opinions on this. Because I think honestly, the short answer is probably it changes a lot. Because here's the thing: Tampa never really had to go into an away team's building. And like watching them in the first away team building in a while and them losing 5-0, gotta say, maybe that would affect them.
I also wonder with Tampa Bay, because they're a big team and they're a heavy team in that sense, would they have kept up if they would have would they have won it with 282 game seasons and all the wear?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know for a fact they'd win it the first year, and you know why? Zach Bogosian, baby. Bogosian. Oh, you don't need to buy me a gift. I'll tell you what. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, Trenton, then I'll have Super Chat on. Then you can donate a bit. But that's all good, man. I love streaming these games anyway, man. It's all good.
What are you at right now, Zach, for subscribers?
894.
Okay, you're getting there. We really got to get the chat here. We got to start pushing.
Caden says, "Who do you think is winning this game?" Who do you think is winning this game? Actually, I think Dallas might take it.
Yeah, I think they're hanging around.
Yeah, Caden, I think Dallas will take it because if, oh my god, 18 goalies to record a win this postseason. There would have been 19 today, too, if Georgiev got the win for the Rangers.
Okay, how do you say his name? They said it 7 different ways on Sportsnet.
Georgiev.
Georgiev
No.
is what I would have thought, but it's Gorgiev?
Georgiev. Georgiev.
My favorite part of owning this channel is that when I
pronounce names wrong, you just go full tilt.
I'm worse than John Cherry at pronouncing names right. I'm in a flow, I'm going, and then it's my favorite thing to read the comments and get yelled at of how I enunciated names incorrectly.
Oh, that happened to me today for the first time. I didn't get yelled at, but somebody politely mentioned that I've been saying Burakovsky wrong.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, apparently it's Burakov. It's like Kovsky. Kovsky instead of Kofsky. Because I add like an F sound to it at the end.
I don't mind when people do that at all. Like, I know they're really worked up, and I get it, because they're like, that's how the name is said. I got it, but I'm like, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what, like, everyone does that.
We're talking 900 names across the league. Like, you gotta give it a minute.
Well, it's funny because, like, I'm friends with the Rangers, right? With the Rantinger Rangers. And I love them. They're great. But they don't even try to do Lafreniere. They do Lafreniere. That's what they're doing. They don't even try. Which I don't blame them.
Lafreniere is fine in English, and Lafreniere is fine in French. Both are okay.
No, but they just go Lafreniere. No end.
Oh, no, I heard them all day today saying Lafreniere.
Oh, did they? Good on them. Okay.
Lafreniere. They don't put any French accent on it. They say Lafreniere.
That's probably what trips me up, too.
There's Ranger fans that tell me all the time because my little bit of French comes out, and I'm like, Lafreniere. And they're like, that's not his name. I'm like, that's his name.
That is his name. You're wrong.
I promise you, if you meet this man in real life, he just shrugs it off and is like, whatever, that's his name.
He's like, actually, my name is Alexis.
It's Alex.
It's actually Alexia.
Hey, are you drinking?
I have the open. I haven't taken a sip yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go get one, and then we're gonna have one for the third here. I'm gonna get some Gretzky whiskey, so you roll this down.
Oh, look at you. I think that drink is getting to you. Flames got this. Trenton, I haven't drank anything in this drink yet. What's getting to me? My Pepsi? Liar! Nothing's getting to me. Ooh. If Mark didn't get suspended, that series would be very different. Yeah, that's what we're thinking as well, too. Yeah, guys, don't forget, if you're a new subscriber, or if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We'd appreciate that. Leave a like as well on the stream. It means a lot. Been streaming for a lot. We're going to stream 2 games tomorrow as well. Minnesota, St. Louis, and we're going to stream Los Angeles and Edmonton tomorrow. So we'll also be like putting in a community post every 10 a.m. to let you know if we're streaming at all, what games we're streaming, so you guys always are up to date with it. Oh, I'll just pop. Well, it's pop for now. I'm going to take a sip of this eventually instead of... It's kind of like that scene. Did you guys ever watch Back to the Future Part 3? It's like, how much did he have? None. He just likes to hold it. Like where they walk in and Doc Brown's holding like the thing of whiskey. Just likes to hold it. Ugh. No, but honestly, like this has been the best game in the series by far. And honestly, I think part of the reason too. Whoever wins this game could very well win the series because this has definitely been the best game of the series so far.
All right, we're back.
So I was saying, this has easily been the best game of the series. I think it's easy to say.
Easy.
Whoever wins this game could very well win the series, I think, because this is a huge momentum builder to have your offenses finally show up and then get the win.
Yep.
I think that's going to be a huge determining factor on who will win the series. I think will be game 3. Honestly, to be fair though, you can always say game 3 is probably the most important game in a series because it really can change how the narratives are going. Like you can go down 2-0 and then win game 3 and it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Like, how bad do you think the DeSmith injury will affect the Penguins because he's out for the playoffs? I think it limits them to probably going out at only making the third round at best. I don't even have them past the second round, but
I don't think Carolina or Pittsburgh or any team rolling with a backup or even a third string, never mind a backup, can win a cup. I don't think you can win a cup without your goalies.
Yeah, I moved to go today. His kids moved out, just home and his wife in smaller house. Every single thing is in Oilers, the whole basement in his man cave, 3-bedroom living room. Man,
Nice.
a 3-bed. Also, he was telling me that his wife actually knew Theo Fleury, so that was sick. That was a sick conversation to have. Also, he moved stuff for Blake Coleman. That's
Zach,
sick.
You got your phone there?
Yes.
Look at your phone. Can you see this?
Let me look here. Oh, look at that. Wayne Gretzky, number 99. Please tell me it's like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take is on that.
No, it's got a history of the whiskey.
Oh, come on. That's the perfect line.
No.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take on a shot glass for Wayne Gretzky would be the perfect thing.
You gotta hear how they do this, though. I think this is cool. They take the maple syrup barrels from Quebec. Once they're empty, they take the empty barrels, fill them with the whiskey, and let them sit in the wood-soaked maple syrup, and then go back into it goes back into the bottle.
Oh. I wish we could beat the Habs so we could get revenge on Vegas. Don't we all? No, it's her uncle. Oh, man, you married into Calgarian royalty right there, my man. Are you shook with how not well the Flames are playing? No, but it's okay. That feels like a loaded question where I'm expecting Calgary to come out and dominate. I wasn't expecting Calgary to come out and dominate. I'm joyfully surprised that 2 things have happened. 1, the offense has been up for both teams, and 2, that the game has been a back and forth. There's been 2 separate leads for both teams. It's actually had a dynamic to it rather than each game where it's like, okay, we scored. Now the game is over and the next 40 minutes are meaningless. Because no one likes games like that. I had to split my first game 1 live stream. It messed up, right? So I had to make part 2. And then I had to say, yeah, goal reaction on part 1 because nothing happened in part 2. The 1 goal. Ugh.
Hey, you know what happens when you get to 1,000 members too?
What?
Or 1,000 subs too?
What?
People can sign up and join your group as a member. It's kind of like OnlyFans, but for YouTube.
Oh wow, honestly that's pretty. Oh, my girlfriend's like, hope you're doing well, Zach. I am. I hope you're doing well. You had a long shift today. She had to work the whole day today at her store.
That's good.
Yeah,
You guys
no.
are very in love. That's good.
Yeah. Well, it was my only day off yesterday from streaming so far. Until next week, because next week I've got I finally got my work schedule for Gold Eyes. So they got games coming up. So the next week I think the only day I can really stream in the middle of the week is Wednesday, and then I got Monday, Tuesday off, Thursday, Friday off, and then Saturday I'm out on a cottage. So then I go from Wednesday to Sunday. So I just gotta I might just fill in some videos in there in the morning and stuff like that. I got 2.
Are you becoming the streaming guy? Is that your niche now?
Well, it's not I'm becoming the streaming guy. It's just a necessity in terms of playoff hockey. Because the way I wanted to do it was I'll cover when a series is over, I'll do 1 video on it. but I didn't want to cover them every game because I felt like it would be more like genuine for the type of stuff that I do. I'm very in the moment for them to just see it as it happens rather than just kind of do a review of things and try to condense my thoughts down.
Yep.
So like when we go back next year, I'm gonna pretty much just I'll be doing jet streams like once a week or so to speak.
That's good. It's all right. Did you mute me?
No, I didn't.
Just good mic then.
Oh, sorry. I just had to pick up my phone for a second here.
Hey, where's Jake been lately? I haven't seen
Jake's.
him at all.
I was talking to Jake the other day. Like he's out at the racetrack today. I think at the horse races with his dad or something like that.
That's classic Jake's dad for sure.
Classic. I've now been informed that I put the what's it called? The timeout at the cottage in the wrong week. Zach, oh, I put it in the wrong month. Classic Zach. Classic Zach puts it in the wrong month. It's June 15th, not May 15th. Whoops.
May 15th is my birthday.
Oh, nice. Oh, then all three of us are May birthdays.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
I know we mentioned it once or twice. I was just
Zach wants
lamenting.
for his birthday is to finally hit 1,000.
Yes, that was it.
Do it.
It didn't happen.
Do you work and go to school after the summer?
Yeah, I'll go to school after the summer.
I think is Trenton Canadian?
Yeah, he's in Calgary, I think.
Okay, so yeah, everybody who goes to school goes together. I think our American people, if they're on the chat, they just do school. I feel, but
Mm,
we don't. We don't. This is how you don't have student debt. You have a full-time job while you go to full-time school.
right.
And what are you doing? Engineering?
Education.
That's the best.
Yeah, it's fun. I got to do a third period starting up here. Let's just switch it from second intermission to third period. Very nice, very nice. So let me move this around. Yeah, no, it's been good. Oh, Dallas on the power play still. Oh, right, yeah, from the hit at the end of the game, at the end of the period, right. Right. This because we were talking about Nikita Zadorov, so. Greetings from Texas. Well, thank you, Texas. Texas.
Selena.
What a name.
Is that Selena Gomez in the picture? Is that what this is?
I just thought it was a new reality show that we haven't seen yet.
How's Selena? What's up with your name?
Yes, we actually are very intrigued. Also, if you're new, please subscribe.
Wow.
Yeah, I always get that out of the way, like direct. Yep, always lived in Saskatchewan. Until 8 months ago.
Oh, you're from Saskatchewan land, are you? Saskatchewan.
Oh my god, I thought there was another delayed penalty for a second. I'm like, why is Ottinger not in the net? No, he's just in the corner. Silly goalie.
Trenton, what's your level of Rider fandomship? Die hard?
Yeah, are you a Riders fan?
More than your mother, or worship? Because you know it's no lower than die hard.
Do you wear watermelon? Paying homage to Selena. House of Edmonton, he changed his name.
Oh, thank you so much for the good laugh.
Oh, nice save by Jacob Markstrom there. 8:20 left to go in the period. I didn't realize the Flames had the shot count, honestly, the lead in the shot count.
Is Markstrom the second best goalie in the playoffs right now? I think he is.
Like going into the playoffs?
No, right now. I think behind Igor Shesterkin, and after tonight it might be shaky. It might be Markstrom all the way.
Yeah, I'd say so. Although I'd say Jake Ottinger is kind of making a push for it as well, given how he's done.
Oh, Ottinger's if Markstrom's there, Ottinger's there. They're kind of 1 and 2. Everybody else has a reason to be like below them both.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, even today, remember I was making a joke about Ilya Samsonov. Then he didn't let in a single goal after that. Like I was like, yeah, Samsonov right in the opening minute or whatever because he gave it up a weak goal, and you're like weakest goalies, and then he didn't get scored on at all after that.
Yep. Well, at least it wasn't as weak a goal as Jeremy Swayman's first goal.
What was that? I wasn't there. I didn't see it.
Oh, it was a shot from the point. So Brandon Carlo, who's junk, decided to not shoulder check, threw a puck up the wall to Tony DeAngelo. Free puck. DeAngelo put a floater on the ice at Swayman, and it just goes through his 5-hole like nothing.
Oh
And he like
dear.
barely moves. It's like, oh,
Ye-
like almost like he bent over to look through it. Like I can't believe that happened.
That's like the classic, like the first ever Winnipeg Jets win, like for playoff win in franchise history. Joe Morrow. Like Devin Dubnyk was having the game of his life against the Winnipeg Jets. Joe Morrow from the point puts a 5-hole shot just right through. Honestly, it was a lot like how Ingram got beaten overtime. He has such a great game, then overtime 5-hole. Just ugh. Like just a depressing loss. You just hate to see it, honestly. I feel for Ingram.
Sometimes you do.
Hmm?
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you hate to see it. Other times I just.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil.
All the playoffs has taught me too. It's funny if anybody watches the playoffs outside of their own team, you'll notice very quickly that the refs are not against you. They just suck.
Yeah.
They're just bad.
1-on-1, Flames taking it in the zone. Mangiapane shot, nice save by Ottinger. That's your guy. That's your guy. That's your guy right there.
Yeah.
That's your guy. Shot from the point, rebound, save by Ottinger. Every now and then, I will mess up a call, and then when in doubt, I'll just say rebound. I don't know why I do it. Like, who's going to tell me I did it wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rebound goes wide. Huh?
I just saw Mangiapane shoot now. That's how far back I am.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, like, I'll say, like, I'll panic and I'll say rebound or something like that, even if the shot goes wide. Because it's not nice to have to go back and say, actually, he missed it.
Mangiapane reminds me of every greaseball I ever grew up playing hockey with. From
The hair.
helmet to his head to his hair to the way he skates.
He looks like the long-lost brother of Samuel Girard.
Completely.
Like, the way his hair just sticks out of the helmet, that was how I was able to tell Girard when I was doing commentating today's game. I was like, fuck, you can... Like, he's really noticeable.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know the numbers, and I was like, that's Girard.
Yep. Mangiapane and Girard scream hockey douche.
Honestly. They were definitely those two brothers that were, like, the coach's kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, definitely, they're like, yeah, if I'm not passing to my brother Samuel, then no one's passing to anyone. Like,
Hannifin's quite the defenseman.
yeah, he's very underappreciated, I think, in this playoff. You don't really talk about him much.
No, he's elite. So when we talk about Josh Morrissey on the Jets and how he hasn't like cracked into like a true number one territory, it's not because nobody talks about him. It's because he's not. But Hannafin is a guy nobody talks about that is absolutely. He may make the case to being the best defenseman on the Canadian teams right now, behind Morgan Riley or ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's very good.
Yeah, I know Riley's good as well too, but Riley's very name value as well. Jets legend Joe Morrow. Oh, Calgary splits the D backhander. Nice save by Ottinger. Oh, get a look at that chance when you catch up to it.
It's coming. No, it's not. It's a Duncan.
He splits the D. Oh, it's a good look. Oh,
Yeah, here we go. Now he's splitting the D.
yeah.
I wonder what's gonna happen. Nothing.
Nothing. Remember Dennis Gurianov? That guy, like, what a postseason he had. Oh, open side! Oh, they just can't bang it in! Rebound there, loose! Ottinger will cover it up. The depth perception sometimes terrifies me. I'm like, oh my god, open net, but the puck's like in the air.
How do we say Al's name? Is it Ale?
It's Alejandro, short for Alejandro.
It's Ale. Okay, I figured it was.
I actually met him too. I met him at the last game of the year.
Really? He's like, you're the Jets guy?
Yeah, that was the first time, like the actual first time where someone like actually just randomly came up to me, like without any of you guys, and were like, Zach? And I'm like, oh yeah. And then I texted my girlfriend, I'm like, babe, you wouldn't believe what happened to me.
It feels super cool, doesn't it?
It is! I'm like, I got noticed! They wanted my photo! Wait, Trevor Lewis scored? Jets legend? You're damn right. Oh, who? We're just talking about an old Jets player that scored 5-hole. One time. Man, I gotta tell you, I was watching some of the highlights of that Rangers game. I saw some 20 like 18 third round Jacob Trouba that I did not like. Like I gotta tell you, one of those goals, he looked like straight up furniture.
Trouba is one of those players, so Ranger fans don't like when I trash on him because they're like, he's very good. I'm like, no, you're looking at the contract. Trouba knows how to do two things: cross check you in front of the net, straight line skating from the dot to the net, and he can slap shot.
He also likes to stand between the bottom of the circle and the goal line at the worst possible moments.
Yep.
He stands right on those spots beside the net for no reason, and all of a sudden the puck's in the internet. The second Rodriguez goal. I was about to say third. I was saying if Jeff Carter didn't deflect it, it would have been the third. But the second Rodriguez goal, I think he's standing right on the side, just staring at Rodriguez. Who, by the way, Rodriguez has a face that I don't know why, but it just looks like it could be animated. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it looks like a superimposition of something, but I don't know what it is.
Hey, look.
If it scores goals, who gives a shit? But, like...
I used to, I really like making up things for players. So the two we made up that stuck the most in my friend group was one, Kyle Connor looks like a bird. He looks like a tall cartoon bird.
It's better than his face scan. His face scan looks like Claude Giroux.
Awesome.
Sam Bennett looks like the Charmander version of Claude Giroux's Charizard.
So speaking of Pokemon, me and my brother always talk about Brad Marchand. Like,
oh, what a look! He's a Rattata.
Absolutely. When he skates, when he does everything, he looks like a guy that can only say his name like a Pokemon. Like,
he's about to yell screech. He's about to screech.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oi. Yeah, no, like... Oh, nice hit there. Honestly, that Dallas Stars run is so messed up in hindsight. Like, people talk about the what's called, the Montreal one. At least it makes sense. Their counterattack just was ungodly. Like, Montreal would play terrible for 10 minutes and then get a breakaway. And that's how they made their living. Dallas makes no sense. Like, none whatsoever. Like, Jamie Alexiak, Dennis Gurianov, Kivi Ranta gets a hat trick in Game 7 against the Nathan McKinnon Colorado Avalanche. Out of absolutely nowhere. Like, by the way, ruined my fucking team in NHL Hut. I bought a Matt Nieto. It was a 96 overall. It was going to be a 98 if they won. When they took the lead 4-3, and then Kivi Ranta just came down and just potted the tying goal right away. And I'm like, what? What about the deals?
No deals.
No
There's
deals.
nothing more criminal than Hut Team on sports games. I refuse to play sports games now.
Hut, okay. I'll tell you this. Hut in 2020 was okay. Because every year, every single round, they let you pick one. They gave you a freebie to pick. This year now, ever since last year and then the year after that, you've had to buy the pack. And it's like $85K just to get a chance to see who you're going to be betting on. And I'm like, what the fuck is that logic?
Oh.
Why am I paying money for my picks?
It's ruined sports games, and it would have been better if you're going to pay money on this. If year after year with these Hut teams, you could keep your cards.
Oh, buddy. My team was loaded. My worst player was a 96 Boris Salming on the third line defense. That was my worst player.
Did you spend money on Hut, or did you grind them?
No, I grind the whole way. I had a 99 Dale Howardchuk as well. Gave him the C. Had to. Had a 99 Lemieux, 99 Gretzky, 99 Trottier. I got him for like a steal of a deal just one day when somebody was just selling it for just over $100K, and I was like, oh, fuck, I got that. I had Martin St. Louis 99 overall. They had a flashback of Martin St. Louis because people forget he was drafted by Calgary, and it made me die inside. I went, oh, man. Because I just did word association for those two things, Calgary, Martin St. Louis, and I died inside a little bit. Ugh. The Dallas run was like, you got lucky somehow. Really was.
Yeah.
Anton Hudobin. What a story. Like, perennial backup for the Boston Bruins.
Well, that's one of those things again where people say you need an elite goalie to win. You don't. You need an elite team and a goalie that is serviceable.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Would you argue that Jack Campbell is just a serviceable goaltender? Like, he's actually playing good now. Yeah.
I'd argue Jack Campbell is the highest end backup that has ever existed in the NHL as a starter.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're having this conversation. Okay, so Matt.
Leafs fans got on me last channel because of our last game because I call him Guesser Jack because he's a guesser. And they're like, "Do you think he's a guesser now?" I'm like, "Yeah, he just had a good game." And that's great. Like, I'm not cheering against the guy. I'm just telling you he's not that good.
You know what's the best example of Guesser Jack? I'll tell you that. The Victor Hedman 1-0 goal in Game 2. Did you see the shit he was doing? He did a Hasek full roll when the man was like a foot away from him. In front of him. You never do a Hasek full roll when no one's moving. That's not how it works. You roll to get over there. Like, literally, he's standing like this. And, like, this is the post. And he just goes, oh! And just dives away. It looks like a soccer goalie. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, okay, I guess Tampa's up 1-0. Also, Matt is trying to manifest overtime right now.
Trying to manifest overtime.
11 minutes left. I think we could get it. Now that I said that, they're going to score, but come on, Dallas. NBHA ball hockey. I learned today about, so one of my, the viewers pointed out to me, I learned today about the Southern Professional Hockey League.
That's, you didn't know that? I had many friends that played.
No. Because I've never really looked at, once you go past the East Coast Hockey League, I kind of like, I can't really follow, you know what I mean?
I had a few friends out of junior who decided to take 1 or 2 extra years to play in the Southern Pro League because they weren't good enough for Europe.
How was it?
Ryan Garbutt, do you know that name?
No.
Ryan Garbutt played for the Ducks. He's from Winnipeg. He's 33 years old, 34 maybe. Ryan Garbutt played for Manitoba AAA, then the Winnipeg Blues, became the top scorer for the Blues.
Oh, we got a penalty. Blake Coleman.
That's not a good one.
I don't know. Yeah, he's a penalty killer, too. I don't know what he's going to the box for. They're cutting to Wayne Gretzky showing off the sports betting app that he definitely doesn't use. There's no chance Wayne Gretzky's a sports bettor. Can we just say that right now?
Gretzky loves to gamble.
Does he?
No question about it. He loves to gamble. Him and MJ together, smashing bets.
Okay, so slashing penalty against Blake Coleman with about 11 minutes left in the period. But anyway, you were saying Ryan Garbutt.
Okay, so Ryan Garbutt, Winnipeg Blues, Junior A, plays till he's 20, leagues the leading scoring. Goes to Brown University, plays all 4 years from 20 to 24 there, leagues the lead in scoring. Plays in the Southern Pro Hockey League for 30 games, leagues the lead in scoring, gets a contract in the East Coast League, plays 2 years, leagues the lead in scoring, gets transferred to the AHL, leagues the lead in scoring, finally signs with the Anaheim Ducks as a 27, 28-year-old rookie, carves out 5 years of the show and retires.
How long, what year did he make it?
Oh, God.
Like, is this Anaheim Ducks or Mighty Ducks?
Anaheim Ducks.
Okay.
Recent. Very recent.
Yeah, well, 5 and 6 years. That's 5 and 6 years the most ever. NBHA saying Campbell overrated.
I've never heard anyone going through there. Campbell, very overrated. He's not even overrated. People are just delusional.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking at.
Well, like, he never, like, here's the thing, too. Also, like, I don't want to put Jack Campbell, I'll put this. He's one level above Grubauer. Because Grubauer was a guessing goalie with a good team. Jack Campbell's at least a guessing goalie in general. Shot, save, rebound, scores! I believe it's Pavelski again on the rebound, the exact same way as the tying goal. And Dallas has taken the lead midway through the third period. Yep, Pavelski again. Remember what I said? I was like, you know what? If Pavelski didn't score, I would have picked Pavelski. I should have just stopped myself halfway there.
And just pick Pavelski?
Yeah, I should have just said, fuck it. No, Pavelski's scoring.
Yeah, but did you see who assisted him?
Who got the assist on that?
Versus Robertson. Beast.
Oh, man. That was Nemestikov.
Was it?
Yep. Shot there. Pavelski gets the rebound.
Nice.
Oh man, whenever they show like the footage of them in the box. Oh fuck. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Hello?
You're still here.
Okay, good. I accidentally went like this with the screen to not minimize it anymore. And then I flipped it and I swiped up and I went, "Oh fuck, he's gone." But yes, honestly, like I always love how they zoom into the guy in the box and it's always the same, just 50-yard stare. Just
That guy in the cowboy hat with the old school Dallas Stars jersey from the 90s,
Mhm.
that was the best.
oh yeah.
They never should have changed those.
No. Remember when they said they were bringing back the Mike Modano era for the reverse retro? Everyone got so excited. Then we got this monstrosity of a white mess.
Yep.
That was like, honestly, I can't believe they massacred them so badly.
I can't believe like they went from the dark green, just beautiful jerseys to this trash. It's so bad.
I don't hate this one, but like it is a miles behind what it used to be. It's kind of like with the Ducks. I understand that the new one is okay, but like it used to be so much more.
When you have a legendary jersey, like the new owners that bought the Ducks from Disney didn't want it to be like a child's theme, you got to get over it, man. That was the best logo in the league, best color scheme. The purple jerseys were fire.
Uh-huh.
Like you got to recognize what you got.
Like,
Did you
bruh,
see
the
Washington
Penguins
bring
got a
back the Screaming Eagle?
like, bruh, the Penguins got a penguin with a stick. What the fuck you want? Like, tell me that's not kid friendly. Like the outdoor one has a fucking what's it called, a scarf on. Like, don't tell me it ain't child friendly when your mascot's literally gonna be the same fucking duck. I'm really regretting picking Robertson and Heiskin over Pavelski. You never should have picked anyone over Pavelski. Pavelski is a playoff player. He lives for playoffs. Honestly, I wanted Pavelski to win it with the Sharks, and part of me wanted him to win it with the Stars, just because. Why the fuck not? Although in hindsight, the Stars should not have. Like, it's okay that the Stars didn't win.
The curse of Pavelski, Marlowe, and Thornton lives on.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, I do feel bad for Jamie Benn because that probably was his last chance. Really, like I don't think this Dallas team is gonna win.
No. The fact they even got to the Stanley Cup final was incredible.
Mm-hmm. But he was taking it really hard, and honestly, too, like that series could have went a different way. There was like, I think was there 2 or 3? There was, I think, 2 games in overtime. One where they win, but one where they lose, where Kevin Shattenkirk scores on a power play that they didn't think deserved to be a power play. Like, it could have went either way. Calgary's trying to pressure right now, but they need to get something going. They honestly probably need a power play to do it. Like, I don't know how, like, the way that Dallas has been playing this series, I feel like they're going to tighten up real bad here. And it's honestly like what we said. They let Dallas hang around for too long.
Way too long.
Like, you should have not been the team that was having to force. Like, honestly, I was expecting this game to go to overtime because they took the lead and then Dallas scored with like 3 minutes left. I was not expecting, like, if that's the only way that Calgary is going to force this to overtime. Not like we give up a goal with 9 minutes left because of a terrible slashing penalty, and now we need to score and get past Miro Heiskanen, Jake Ottinger, who's had our number, friggin' John Klingberg. Like, no.
How tall is Jake Ottinger? He looks like a monster.
Yeah, I've always wondered about that. I would guess like 6'4".
Okay, we're gonna Google it.
We're gonna Google it? Okay. That sounds good. That sounds
What's
like
your over under? You're sticking at 6'4"?
I'll say it's 6'4". But it could be under.
I'm gonna say 6'6".
Price is writing me, I see.
I'm gonna go bananas on 6'6". Hey man, even going up over 6'4". Fuck!
What is it? What is it?
6'5". 6'5", you win.
Let's go. Let's go. Fair play to you though. You could have prices righted me the entire way and just said 6'5".
I didn't want to because I was like, I gotta give him one shot here. There's nothing better than $1.
Fucking that guy.
Or the guy that's like a bigger douche, he's like $2.
Well, if you're gonna say $1, you better go last. That's the rule of thumb. If you're saying $1, you better be last. Power play for the Dallas Stars, or is it gonna be 4-4? Because they always show a power play and then they do it. Mangiapane gets punched, so Mangiapane decides violence against Klingberg, naturally, as all short people do. Mangiapane's short, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not a big guy.
Yeah.
I gotta say he's probably 5'9", 5'10".
I gotta say, I appreciate. Okay, yeah, 4-4. I hate how they do this. They always put the one power play up, so for like 10 seconds, you think you're getting a power play, and then it just takes them time to put the other one up on the screen. It's like that false hope.
Do you see that comment in the thing from Nick P? Why we haven't extended Comrie yet?
I would extend Comrie.
I love that comment because everyone was shitting on Comrie.
Not gonna lie, like if you go back and watch my video when we re-signed him, I thought it wasn't gonna be a big deal. But
I was like, yeah, I was like, this is fine. It's just a backup goalie. He'll be good.
Honestly, just play him more. Play him more.
I love it. So
He should play. He should play 25 games.
So Nick P, we will re-sign Comrie, there's no question.
Because he's got roots here.
Yeah, we've picked him up off waivers 2 or 3 times, drafted him. There's no way we're not re-signing him.
Do you think Morrissey has a chance at either the Masterton or what's the other one that he's up for? Clancy?
I don't even know what the fuck.
Because one of them is like for humanitarian work, and I think he's got a chance. But one might go to Masterton. I think might go to Ryan Getzlaf.
Yeah.
But then I think the Clancy, he's actually got a decent chance. But I don't know how many people know about it. Because he literally started a charity and stuff like that. He auctioned off stuff for cancer. He started charity. He did work with Project 11. Like, I feel like if people knew about it more.
I had no idea that was a thing or an award.
Yeah, I part of me thought about doing a video on it, but it was like every team has to pick somebody for a nomination anyway, so I wasn't sure if it would be a big deal. Also, can we say right now that Kyle Connor should be a sleeper pick for Lady Bing?
I don't think he's a sleeper pick. I think he's locked.
Yeah? You think he's got it? Because I would love to get that fucking...
I've heard it on both American and Canadian media that he's a lock, so if both are saying it, that means the Associated Press will get him in my opinion.
I absolutely love that because I'm going to get that banner then. Because I've got the Vezina banner for Hellebuck, and I guarantee they'll make a banner out of it.
Show me the banner for Hellebuck. I've never seen it.
Yeah, well, you're watching on... Can you see my stream at least, right?
Yeah, I'm watching your stream.
Okay.
I see the 2 flags.
Oh, yeah. Jake's got the same one, too. And then at the bottom it says his record with his goals against average, his shutouts, saves.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Always falls down, but it's very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. Well, it's literally our only award ever.
Yeah.
We gotta celebrate. Fuck, we could have had a President's Trophy in 2018.
You know what you should do, Zach, for a video that I think gets a lot of views? And I don't know if I should give it to you because like I feel like this could be like a 300K. Ranking all the goal songs, great video concept.
I know. I've thought about that.
As soon as you said "Gotta Celebrate," like I watched that guy post to post productions and he ranked all the locker rooms and got 300K, and I'm like, what? Really?
I've been doing some research actually. I was gonna do best goalies for each franchise. I've been doing research for it, and then I've got a couple honorable mentions. Like I got Lundqvist, but then I'll have an honorable mention like Mike Richter, honorable mention.
You know who you can ask on our Discord? He runs a Twitter called Weird Hockey Stats, and you should ask him and be like, "Hey man, can I borrow your stats and make a video out of them?"
Yeah, possibly I'll do that.
He's got the most banana stats I have ever seen. I'm like, where did you get this from?
Oh, is that the guy that keeps mentioning random stats? Yeah, he's been here a couple times.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's a good dude. He's a very good dude. You make my dreams come true. W song. Matt, what are your thoughts on Scheifele? That we're keeping him. Next question. That's the end of the story right there. We're keeping him. End of story. He's he's a problem child. He's our problem child. Oh man, you know this could be the game right here. Honestly, 5 minutes left. Because you're worried. Also, too, I'll say this: if you're down by 1, hot take here, but Rangers should not have pulled the goalie as early as they did. I get that they called a timeout, but with 2 minutes left, you wait till minute 30.
You'll never get me to agree that pulling goalies early is a good idea, so I'm with you.
Yeah, like they pulled him early, and then Carter just slung that thing down the ice. Or it might have been it might have been someone. It might have been Gensel, I think, actually. But I meant his game. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, like it's one of those things where you'll always like with 2 minutes left, unless you're having like a power play type zone possession, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Like I never want to see the goalie out of his net on a face off before the face off is dropped. I don't give a shit if you call the timeout or not. If it's over 2 minutes, don't fucking do it. Because here's the thing: you win the draw, the team's gonna be overly defensive anyway because they don't want to risk you cutting into the inside. So you're gonna have enough time to get that sixth man over there.
Yep.
Nick P just commented, Canelo's getting schooled right now. What? Because UFC 274 is on, and then is there a boxing event on tonight? Is Canelo fighting tonight?
Might be. This is the first time I love fights, both boxing and UFC. I didn't pay attention because it's playoffs.
Yeah, right. Like my buddy's a big UFC guy. He actually won a Muay Thai fight in Alberta before. But like
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, like it was nice. He sent me the footage of it. I'm like, oh, good. And the guy was taller than him too. He's like 5'9" like me. So I'm like, yeah, you better fucking just deck him.
Fighting is actually my second favorite sport.
It's really entertaining to watch, honestly. Like one of the first events I watched like with my buddies, we watched that Francis Ngannou fight where he just walks in looking like he's swinging bunch of fucking turkeys like this.
Yeah.
Looks like he's just like literally just swinging and banging them with turkeys and just knocks them out in 3 seconds. I was like, fuck! Holy shit! Like it's terrifying, some of them.
It is, but it is by far the best. I don't know. I just think it's the best sport going next to the NFL.
Yeah, I watched a lot of the UFC ones when they had them on Fight Island when it was just UFC, because there was nothing else for a while.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm weird though. I actually have hockey as my number 3 favorite sport.
Well, you see, you did call yourself hot garbage sports, so you gave yourself an out here.
So I tried doing a couple NFL videos and like 100 subs left. They're just like, goodbye. I'm like, you guys are babies. You don't even have to watch the video, but that's fine.
Well, no, like that's the thing. Then there's us, like literally in the middle of May. Time to watch some Star Wars, motherfuckers! Like, let's go. Obi-Wan Kenobi show's coming out. You're damn right. We're reacting to every single video.
So you know how your channel would
How do they miss that? You'll see in a sec, but like the guy looked like he was behind Jake Ottinger and he couldn't deflect it in the open net. But anyway, what were you asking?
You should just change your channel name to Carter and Zach Nolan, and now you can talk about anything you want. It's just a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. We're addicted to the name. We're addicted to the branding, man. We've been setting our roots for this copyright claim for a long time. Oh! Breakaway! Johnny Gaudreau! What a save by Ottinger!
No.
Wow!
Save it.
Unbelievable save! Johnny Gaudreau with the game on his stick with 3.5 to go. Nice save! Rebound! Chance there by the Stars. They keep banging away at it. Puck is still loose. Flames coming up with it now. Like, they just left Johnny Gaudreau alone. Did you see it now?
I did.
Oh, and Mangiapane goes offside. I can't believe he didn't score.
What a world we're living in right now, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
What a world.
Is this 2012? Because Pavelski just scored 2 goals and Johnny Hockey can't hit the net.
I can't believe how bad Calgary is right now.
Like, how do you not? He doesn't even raise the puck. They're showing the replay.
This gives me an out, though. I don't have to make a video for this anymore.
There you go.
Like
I was
when
in
Calgary
Sportsnet
loses,
live stream
and
for a bit.
it's no-
That's all good.
Yeah, it's no offense to our Texas fans here, but when Calgary loses, there's no clicks, so I can just like chill.
Calgary's been a good live stream, I think, for me, honestly. I'd say the live streams go either I think Carolina Boston's been my weakest, but because they're so early in the day, I feel fine doing them. I won't do them tomorrow actually because I got Mother's Day brunch or whatever. Tomorrow I got Minnesota and St. Louis, and then I'm not doing the Toronto game, and no one can make me. You can't make me.
That's
Like
fine.
there's too many. There's too many people doing it.
Toronto's my bread and butter, baby.
Oh, that's a high sticking penalty. Oh, they missed the high sticking penalty.
You mean there's too many people streaming the Leafs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like there's too many, and literally Steve Dangle has the goddamn footage on Sportsnet. How do I answer that when somebody asks, "Hey, can you show the game, or are you just gonna commentate?" How do I answer that?
No, only Dangle can.
Only Dangle can. Like I'll do that, and I was gonna do that, and then I was gonna do Game 3 of LA or Game 4 of LA and Edmonton. But those games actually do well as well. So
I like Matt G's comment here. We have hot garbage sports, some college teacher, student thick dude, and the most mediocre amateur Leafs writer in the same setting.
yes, very much. You have a swearing teacher prospect. Honestly, I had this moment too. I don't know if I told you about this.
Matt, hey Matt, are you a Leafs writer?
Yeah, he is a writer. He's a writer.
Oh, Matt, do you want to come on my channel? Do you want to do some Leafs chat?
Also, I gotta tell you this. On my last day at my practicum, a kid was like, this was right after the trade deadline. He's like, "Hey Zach, I saw you on YouTube," and I'm like, "Oh no." Like in my head, I'm like, "Oh God." I'm like, "Oh, how did you find out?" And at first I was like, "Well, don't tell anyone." He's like, "Okay." And then for the rest of the day, he's like, "I saw Mr. Nolan the other day," and I'm just standing there like, "Oh no." But he
How old is this kid?
like 10, 11, 12.
So how are you going to be a teacher when you're Mr. Shut the fuck up, fucking fuck?
I've actually calmed it down if you've noticed in the past couple.
Have you?
A little bit. I'll be like, "Oh my God."
I mean, your streams are chill, but like your videos.
Oh yeah, no, they've been alright.
Okay.
Also, I've kind of quieted it a little bit. Like if I'll swear, it'll mute. I'll kind of like cut myself off a bit. It's kind of like that thing where it's like the lack of something, but you still know it's there. But no, it was funny because like I'm like, "Oh, how did you know?" And he literally said, he's like, "Oh, I recognized your sweater." And I'm just sitting in my head, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Because I wear the same sweater when I go to class. I have 2 sweaters, that's it. And I always wear sweaters over my shirts. Because they're baggy.
My God.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
So you want to hear this comment that I got today? I was going to subscribe to you, but you took the Lord's name in vain at 7:44. I think, like, you might think I'm weak or a wiener, but kids are watching your stream.
Trenton actually has said, and I actually respect this. He's like, my wife is actually gonna watch some of the stream with me. Is it okay if you just say a little less, like Jesus Christ? I'm like, okay, I can do that. Like if you let me know in advance for a certain event, I can do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm nothing but accommodating.
I get it, but I've never had that one before, and it's funny because I'm like, I don't know how to respond because I'm like,
I'm sorry. I think I didn't mean to.
No, I do.
Okay,
I fully believe in him, and I'm like,
6 attackers.
Be all right.
Puck goes down. That'll be icing against the Stars. Honestly, have you noticed like half the time you won't even realize it's icing, like with an empty net. You'll be like, "Oh, it's a puck race." Oh, never mind. No, it's nice.
Why does Matthew Tkachuk bother having a mouth guard?
Honestly, it's the same thing as Mark Scheifele and Patrick Kane. They need a chew toy.
If you need a chew toy, it's called gum.
Yeah, and Johnny Gaudreau. He's got the same thing. They're showing it right now. They're zooming in on Johnny Gaudreau right now.
Like, I get it. Chewing on your mouth guard's fun.
Oh, that's bad. The puck went behind the net. That means it's an open. Stars got it in the defensive zone. Gonna flip it over, and that's not... Is it gonna make it? Is it gonna make it? Nope. No ice. 1:17 left. I would give up Casey for Dennis Back to come back. No.
No, Paul Edmonds is coming in.
Oh, is he? I fucking love that. I love that.
Paul Edmonds is the guy, and we get a baby.
Oh, I'll be so happy. That'll be worth it. That'll make it all worth it. Yeah. Like, I won't... I still will... It'll suck that he's gone, but we would have found the perfect replacement.
Yeah, I love Dennis Bayak. I'm not shitting on Bayak. He's my favorite.
No, like,
but if
Bayak
I had
is
Bayak,
S
I
tier,
wouldn't.
Paul Edmonds is A tier.
I've got them both in S tier.
Okay,
I love
that's
Paul
fair.
Edmonds.
I just don't hear
I
enough Paul
really
Edmonds because I'm not in my car often when I'm listening to the game.
There are times I will turn off
Oh,
Dennis Bayak.
Calgary keeps it in? No, they don't. Oh, bodies flying everywhere. 30 seconds left to play. Oh, I think this is it. Man, I wanted to see overtime too. Like, I'm a little disappointed. They held it in, but they ran into each other. They missed the empty net. And that'll be an icing call. Oh my god. Literally, this Flames guy keeps it and then just gets... You'll see. You'll see.
My God.
Do you see it now?
Oh my God.
He just levels his own man.
Bodies all over. Oh, I love hockey. And he waves the icing.
Yeah, Johnny Gaudreau's got his hand up too.
Is the game over?
16 seconds. 41 to 31, the shot count for the Flames. Okay, never mind. I take Paul. Big face-off here for the Flames. Where's the sixth guy? Oh, he's down low on the outside circle. Odd positioning, and Dallas wins the draw. This is killer. Dallas has won so many goddamn face-offs. If you're the Flames, like, win a draw. Dallas, down, scores! With 0.6 seconds to go. Not gonna matter. Denis Gurianov. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I think... Oh, Rupe Hintz, not Denis Gurianov. Rupe Hintz, but, like, I think he's offside, but I don't think it matters. Ugh. Like, this is 100... This is, like, okay, not offside, but, like, they're done. 4-2, 1 second left. Congratulations. And the Stars are gonna win.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm cheering for Calgary. I'll give it a wow. You know.
I got a lot of Dallas faithful here, so I respect it. 1 second left. They gotta drop the puck. That's fucking depressing.
Hey, Matt, you can be mediocre amateur Leafs and Jays writer all you want, brother. Like, I love the hustle and the grind at age 16. You gotta put in the work now.
Well, this sucks. Jake Ottinger has led them to a sec. Damn. And just like that, Flames fall 2-1 in the series. This was always the one that scared me the most, I think, when I looked at, like, divisional champions, because if Dallas was Dallas was never a wild card team. Dallas was the third team in the Pacific. That's what it should have been.
I was gonna say this is the argument I had when was ranking Calgary. I went, are they this high because they play in the Pacific?
Yes.
And we said we couldn't tell until we got to the playoffs. Now we're in the playoffs, and now I'm very nervous that Calgary was never a good team to begin with. They were just in the Pacific.
Well, there's 3 cross-divisional games. Like, because not, excluding Nashville versus Colorado, all of the top teams are actually playing teams out of their division. So it was going to be a test, and in half of those, the 4th place team is winning. In 2/3, I mean. Like, it's a concerning sign. And ironically, the one where they're not winning was the one where we thought for sure they would be winning, which was Boston versus Carolina. Like, Boston also, too. I think Boston's dead in the water. I think they had a good game 3, but, like...
No, I do not. I fully disagree with you. I think Boston has a chance now.
They could. I think if they lose game 4, it's over.
Here's the 2 things going on in the world of Boston, in my opinion. I watch a lot of Boston, like way too much. So, number 1, you need to play the perfection line, and they just put them back together finally.
Yes, because they split them up.
Yeah, and that's fine. I understand what you're doing, but you shouldn't do it. Never break up the perfection line again because it's such a mismatch for every line in the NHL. You got to leave them out. I actually think they're the best line in the NHL, above the Matthews line, above the Robertson line, and even above the McKinnon line. So
Okay.
that's a huge one. Playing Jeremy Swayman is a huge one. And the first two games, the Boston Bruins didn't skate. And because they're led by Bergeron, they're this fucked up, weird team that they're comfortable being down in a series and they're comfortable being down a goal. They never panic. So even though they got torched in the first two games, the fact that they figured out the Carolina penalty kill, the fact they figured out how to beat this goalie, and the fact they figured out how to skate for pucks, I think this series could flip. I think this could be Boston at 7.
Yeah, possibly. We'll see. We'll see.
I still have Carolina.
I'll give you a
Saying that
tentative.
they
We'll
have
see.
No chance. I think they have way better than a no chance.
Mm-hmm. Matt, I tried to record a goal call of myself to hear how I sound over a mic and didn't realize the gameplay was at 10 FPS and 420p. That's a
You
mood.
didn't realize something was at 420p? Dude, come on.
All
Like,
right.
you're 16, but like you gotta know the difference between 420p and 4K. Come on.
So, what videos have you made today? Just curious.
Me? I made every game today.
Okay, but you're not doing the last one.
No, I'm probably gonna do it, but I'm gonna do a quick like 5.
I've noticed sometimes like I haven't always had time because usually by the time I get to it I've just been finished streaming for like 6 hours or something like that.
Dude, I've got 2 hours of videos a day. You don't have to check them out. It's fine.
But like I'll notice sometimes like, oh, we missed the last Pacific matchup because it's always the last game, and so I'm just figuring, I'm like, you know what, he's probably just tired at this point.
Like all the Oilers and Flames fans are like, dude, why can't you cover my game? And I'm like, dude, the game doesn't finish till 12:30. It's gonna take me another hour to do a video. I'm up at 6 for work, and I got a big boy job.
I don't need to analyze you scoring 8 fucking goals in one game.
No,
Here's an analysis. You're better. Like,
well, I really want to do it for him because I got some great fans on our channel from that part of the world. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I live in Winnipeg, and now that the time change has happened, you're all 2-3 hours behind me, and you're like, la la la, it's 9 o'clock, and I'm like, I have to get up for work.
yeah, no, I feel that honestly. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm so tired right now. Like, I can't tell you how black the circles are under my eyes.
Are you covering all the games tomorrow?
No, not for Mother's Day. I'm not banana.
Amazing Kook. How much longer are you still live for? We're probably gonna end it pretty soon, honestly. Pretty tired.
Whenever you want to go, you can go.
Yeah, I was gonna pretty much end it here, guys. I was just gonna say thank you all for tuning in. Also, be sure to check out Hot Garbage Sports channel. He's probably just search it. Just search it. It's there. He's like, it'll come up in your recommended once you get to Hot Garbage, most likely.
You're already there. Let's be
You're there. You're there. Statistically speaking, you're there.
Statistically speaking, I got a juggernaut going right now.
Okay, guys, but we will see you. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow with St. Louis versus Minnesota and with the LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers.